Start recording.
Yeah.
I used to have
Hell,
really good
I
names
guess
with new
while
characters.
Skorak's doing the recap,
Intro.
I'll get my breakfast.
I mean,
The recap
Oh,
is
what's
how
there
much
to
of a
say about the
do you
recap?
guys actually need?
Like, how much was the actual recap do we need? It was just a massive
The-
fight.
the-
Someone died.
the recap is pretty simple. Fuko fucking died.
Yeah, Poco died.
That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Big Cat.
Rest in peace. Totally legit name.
So yeah, I
Obviously,
guess
he would go there.
I guess recap-wise, yeah, it started with a battle in Kiba's bandit fort. You guys began. You guys actually did a pretty good job clearing out like the bandits, but
not
then you
Kiba.
tried to fight him. Yeah. This man got the best fucking rolls.
Yeah, he did.
Like holy shit.
I just sent 3 people swimming.
Yeah, and Shikan sent three people swimming. 2 died.
Well, it wasn't
Good
just that he
night.
got the best rolls. We all got the worst rolls.
There were actually 3 bandits in total that survived this whole ordeal.
Yeah.
One that
Yes.
got thrown in the river and just didn't die. One
Yeah.
that was up here and just left because he was way too far away from the action. And the third one that just ran out, jumped off the fucking battlements and just ran into the forest.
In an unexplicable feat of dexterity, he evaded
Yeah,
two
that's
people.
He evaded 2 people.
After trying to surrender.
And he invaded
Looks like his map loads pretty quickly.
some spear arrows.
I'm totally potato interneting right now.
Oh boy, potato internet.
Oh boy. We're all living in that bandit's world. He's just allowing us to be in it.
Pretty much. Also, at the same time, we gotta mention that Mortem went unconscious 3 times, and the 3rd time she got punched by Ryuga
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect.
because she looted Fuko's dead body
Yeah, she was actually minding her own business
They
with Sam,
failed
but
it.
then she saw more than trying to loot Fuko.
in front of everyone.
Yep. Straight up got knocked the fuck out.
And now
Wow.
Wonder gave me the Big Cat in my hands.
Yeah, after throwing Mortem in the river.
Mhm.
Especially since Mortem was the only one that also saw what happened after Kiba died.
Only so Mortem knows what Kiba, and I have the scroll that has the names of everyone.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We could probably Skorak can just probably move Insanity's token while we wait. While you try to get Sanity Row 20.
Sure. Alright, well, you guys won't really need tokens. The battle is over. You can literally just
Yeah.
RP walk around.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, well, we have all the supplies. Mortem's still unconscious.
Yeah, Chicken has just checked Mortem off the water and is now
Yeah,
crouching down next to her and poking her, seeing if she's alive or not.
Yeah, I would probably go over to you after you take her out of the water and just look at her in anger.
I'm just
Yeah,
poking
Mortem
her.
seems to be alive.
Perfect.
Okay, at that point, yeah, Wanderers is just gonna potato sack her, put her over his shoulder while holding her over
Makes
like a
sense.
sack of potatoes. Like a sack of potatoes.
I'm gonna walk over to where I drop my gun and just look in.
Oh,
this
fuck, yeah.
The
Oh,
gun
yeah,
guy.
your gun.
Yes, you don't have any guns.
I still had to his broken gun as I hold the Fuko in my
This is gonna be a pain to fix.
Well, I'm pretty sure momentum will help you out with that.
Yeah.
Well, by the way, if you guys want, you can loot the camp. The camp basically has a supplies that will last you for a week, and also if anyone wants any non-magical equipment, they can just get it. I'm just gonna say that if you want swords, spears, bows, anything that's they don't have any magical equipment, but they have the regular stuff.
The regular stuff. Okay.
They don't have guns, do they?
They don't.
The regular
you know what?
stuff.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll roll a D20 luck dice.
Let's go.
Ooh.
I can
Maybe
feel
no.
no, I was about to say I can feel the low roll.
Do they have any blunt weapons?
Yes.
Blunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like, what do you want?
If there is any Warhammer, for example, or a mole.
You know what? I can give you a cannibal, which is basically a mole.
Hey, what?
It's basically it's cannibal. Cannibal is basically a law. It's a Japanese version of a mall.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me
I'll take the mole. I'm gonna have a two-handed alternative.
Yeah, I need to go back to the ship and get this fixed. Looks over at the broken barrel again. Just shaking my head.
After the makeshift barrel broke as well.
Yeah. I really need to reinforce this thing. So, yeah. Someone should probably go back to
what?
Fauna's place and report in.
That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Essentially.
She doesn't have the
12
parts
away. Anyway.
And besides, I'll need to. I'm pretty sure we have the stuff we need for a proper funeral service over at the ship.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey Sam, could you drag Fuko's body over with me?
Drag it.
I need
Drag
to
it.
Drag it.
Drag it.
Yeah, drag it. Perfect.
Drag your nuts over his face.
What?
You'd better drag Mortem some more.
I would, but I'm already carrying her on my back, over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
You can still drop her.
Sack of potatoes.
Yeah, sack of potatoes.
So why don't a few of us head to report and a few of us head back to the ship and we'll meet at the ship after your funeral.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go to the ship? Who wants to go to the Kana?
I'm going to Kana because not only because of the funeral, but also
Isn't it?
report and.
Isn't it the same direction?
Yeah, but it's still separate.
Yeah,
One person's going into. People are going to the actual ship, the land ship we have.
Alright. Yeah, I do think Sam should be the one to go deal with Kana, but
So you guys want to do the funeral on the land ship?
oh yeah. I mean, the stuff I need for it is pretty basic.
I will say that Kana will probably give a more
ceremonial.
Like probably have more resources to give like a bigger funeral.
Let me put it this way. Bigger doesn't necessarily mean better in our tradition.
Fair enough.
I'll let you know exactly how it works in Niwa when we get all together, but it's a bit more of a personal affair.
Hey, up to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I found one. All right. 1 second. Either way, it's up to the group because Wanderer is just carrying Mortem.
Yeah.
Mortem's gonna wake up long before we get back.
What?
What? Oh, so he's saying that Mortem's gonna wake up in 2 hours. That's what he's saying because he rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
all right.
How much does Mortem weigh again?
Not much.
I could
she's very light.
probably carry her.
She weighs. We did the check, but she will raise about the same as Hatsuyuki.
Well, a bit less actually.
So that could was on here somewhere.
Yeah, let me put it this way. She's so light I could carry.
40 kilos.
You are a lightweight still.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
we
very
are
light.
both lightweights.
Are you saying this to
Alright,
Wander, like saying that you can carry her? You want to carry her?
Okay, I can carry. I'm not confident I could carry her.
So I got back
Big
over
cat.
there.
So the only person that goes to Kana is Sam, and everyone else is gonna go to the
Probably
lunch shift.
Sam and maybe Ryuga as well.
Yeah, Ryuga could
Alright.
join me.
The rest of us should take the supplies and everything else.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
so
true. Yeah, I gotta carry supplies.
You guys want to bring Fuko to the land ship, or?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll have to give Fuko to one of you.
Well, actually, I just noticed this. There is a cart right here.
Oh, good point.
Oh,
There are
just-
multiple carts.
Then just put her on a cart. Also load up some supplies.
Yeah, just like the
Yeah.
loads of supplies in there, and then one of us just carries Fuko.
Speaking of which, Skorak, I know we
Alright.
already went over this, but are there any engineering supplies amongst the stuff we looted at all?
God fucking damn it.
Roll again.
You just roll again.
Nothing that momentum wouldn't have.
Well, I'm talking like stuff I could use to make. Because, I'm going to need to craft a new gun in addition to.
Oh yeah, like as I'm saying, nothing that momentum wouldn't have. You
Wouldn't
can like
have.
ask
Okay.
her. Yeah, like momentum probably has everything you could find here.
Alright, well, in that case, we should probably get going.
Yep.
Okay, so
Alright,
before before I give Fuko to one of you guys, I'm gonna give her a good head pat and just whisper to her, "Rest well, big cat. You've been a good partner."
Yeah.
Somebody has taken Mortem out of the river, right?
Oh yes,
Yes.
Seekan took her out of the
I've
river.
already took me.
Yes.
Alright.
They're just carrying it for no
Okay,
reason.
so with that, I would say you're all like going down the mountain. We're gonna start with Sam. You break off from the group and go towards Kana's place. And you see the mansion. You see like the soldiers returning from what they seems to be like a successful like defense of the village. Like most of them are kind of like making merry. They seem pretty high spirits. And yeah, you see Kana is like in there leading them, and you actually see her like carrying like what looks like to be very like long like blade-like needles, in her arms. Kind of like she has like 3 of them between her knuckles, kind of like Wolverine claws.
Oh my god.
But they're like they're actual needles that she can like detach. And yeah, you can see she actually seems to have fought in it.
Oh shit. So, blind warrior, but she has Wolverine claws. Okay.
Well, she has needles she puts between her fingers, like claws, but yes.
Yeah. And compared to the high-spirited warriors that return, anyone else besides Kana can notice Sam being less joyful when he returns.
Yeah. You see, like, most of the soldiers, like, kind of, like, look at you. Some of them don't really pay much attention. Some of them are kind of, like, off to their own business. You see, kind of does, like, hear your footsteps and turns around and is like, Sam, what would you be doing here? I suspect your presence means your mission was successful.
Well, more of a Pyrrhic victory. We did clear the camp, but not without the cost of a life. One of our friends has died.
I see. Those are dire news indeed, although nothing too unexpected on a battlefield.
Yes. Right now we are trying to regroup and recollect ourselves for a moment, so
Well, in that case, I suspect my gift will be needed. Please, come with me.
Okay, so Sam follows Kana with the usual close space, so...
You see, kind of like leads you towards the back of the returning force, where you can see that where there are soldiers in rank and file. You can see there is a big cart on the back with a round, what looks like a container / cage made of pure cast steel that 8 people are pulling with chains up the hill. And you see they're really trying. They're really huffing, they're puffing, they're whatever the fuck is in there is really fucking heavy. And you see guys stand at ease. Open the container. I wanted to give this as a gift to your company, Sam. And I suppose, well, no time like the present. Open it up. You see 2 people just unlatch the different locks on the container and just... It fucking creaks open.
Oh.
And hey,
Yeah.
I suppose I'm not really the correct person to make this description, am I?
Oh god.
Yup.
Oh.
Wait. What's going on?
Good question.
Yes, good
That is
question indeed.
That is a good question indeed.
Good question indeed, fellas.
I wonder what it could be.
Well, I suppose you'd see a very metallic humanoid figure. It seems to sort of be this very
Oh,
almost
right. Wait,
like
so
a
what do I
giant.
see?
He's
Yeah, you're gonna
describing it
see
right
just
now.
this giant, bulky humanoid figure that is quite towering. Seems to be around 7 feet tall. It sort of seems like it almost is like a big furnace. Like a small furnace, sort of with these strange, almost prosthetic-like limbs that are welded onto it. As there's this giant set of armor that's sort of just hanging onto it and over it. And yeah, I suppose that's the easiest way.
You see guys please, you can step outside of the container.
Yeah, I suppose it will step outside the container, sort of look around. You see these on its face, these you can tell are eyes, but they're sort of mostly just holes. Like this sort of mouth thing.
Sam, I suppose introducing a sapient being for myself is rather rude. Please, introduce yourself.
Hello. So, I'm Sam.
Oh,
You must be.
hello, Sam.
Hello, Mario. Sorry, that was the first thing that came to my fucking head.
Oh god,
Hello
no.
there.
Oh god. I definitely have a name for this, by the way. If you couldn't tell. Yep. I'm just gonna go basic.
So,
hello. Hello, Sam.
So who exactly are you?
Me?
Yes.
I just go by the name of 01.
01. You
Yes.
look mighty indeed.
Well, Sam, remember when you first arrived in this land and I told you about what a yokai is?
Yes, I can remember what the yokai are.
Well, 01 over here is one such yokai. He was recovered as a piece of raw iron after you left. I think it was a few weeks. That is why you haven't met him before. I had the best metallurgists and blacksmiths cast him into a body, in which his particular arts, sapience to be exact, could be fully utilized. It's an iron-bound warrior, unneeding of sleep, food, or rest. I think he would be very valuable as an ally, don't you believe?
Yes, I do believe that. It reminds me of a sarcasm who could make similar constructs, but they were made out of rock.
Did you just reference Mudrock?
What?
Yes,
You just referenced Mudrock, didn't you?
He did.
That I did.
Yep.
Fascinating. Well, I hope that you two will get along well. 01, I hereby admonish my privileges as your master. This year is your new master, Sam.
As you command, Kana. Hello, Sam. I suppose you're the new master here.
A pleasure to be your master, 01.
Whatever you need, I shall do.
Very well. So, I might get to see you one more time before we head out, since we have a journey to be continued.
I see. Well...
But then again, that won't be the last time we'll see each other. In fact, even in the far future, I won't forget my mentor here.
We can only hope. That's what we can do. But until then, and if I don't see you until you leave, farewell. This area owes a lot to your company.
Yes, that is very much so.
Well, now I need to go and tend to my men and the estate. So, I can only hope your travels will be smooth from now on.
Yes.
Until next time.
Until next time, Lady Kana.
He just gives a small curtsy and walks off.
And he bows in return, and then he looks at 01. Well then, I'm thinking 01 doesn't sound very humane now. So I might be giving you another name. Even though I am your master and I shouldn't be asking you, I still want to treat you as my equal.
That is alright.
So...
A new name is what you want. A new name I shall get.
Have you ever thought yourself of a name?
No.
Fair enough, then. Follow me. We're going to head back to my friends.
Yeah, I suppose they'll follow.
So Sam leads 01 back to the land ship.
Alright. Meanwhile, Group B that went towards the land ship, you do indeed arrive at the land ship. You see everyone is kind of like there. You see momentum is there, first of all. And everyone else, so basically Breakthrough, Akame, Nolander, Trigger, Ikari, and Ikari are just returning from the city.
Yeah.
Like they're returning from what appeared to have been the... Oh yeah, by the way, Sam, she did give you Rin as well, because you left Rin at her fucking place.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Before we forget.
Like, nah, I'm giving Rin.
Oh.
Oof.
Wait, you guys
Before we forget
left Rin at the place?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Are you crazy? Why would we take Rin on
I thought you guys sent her back to the land ship.
I mean, well, nope, you're taking Rin back with you now.
Now I find your company.
What do you mean, you guys? You were with Rin as well.
Okay, so I now have 0-1 and Rin. Okay.
Rin.
Yeah, I can just imagine Rin
And I
riding
give
on
the behind one
0-1's
to
back.
license to Rin's blabber.
Damn.
Did
Why
you
you
just
gotta
call
hate on
her
her?
blabbering?
Why you gotta hate on her?
Hey, what?
Those them fighting words there, Bob.
Yo, you better watch your tongue if you don't want a fucking duel.
So my first order of business, so I'm gonna start getting ready a few ceremonial bowls and prepare a cremation site around the landship.
All right.
The ceremonial bowls have to be made of wood.
Oh,
And,
okay.
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, wooden bowls.
Would you want anyone's help, or do you just do it alone?
No, I know what I'm doing. I know what I need. So basically, I'm going to arrange the bowls in around the one for each person in the group around the cremation site, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But the main thing I'm going to mention is that this tradition requires you to wait until nightfall to start it.
All right.
So I'm just doing the preparations.
Okay. Anyone else want to say anything? It seems like most of the combatants are kind of tired from the battle.
So this was something I asked. Is there an area where there's a scenic view for Wanderer to go to real quick? Oh, shit. Like anywhere anywhere quiet, essentially. Like outside the ship or land ship.
I mean, it's not a full land ship, right? It's just like an armed transport, so it's small.
No,
but because
outside the
everyone
area.
is sure.
I mean, there's my nest, but that's my nest.
Well, land cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably we're still close at the edge of the mountains. That's shit, right? So, yeah, I mean, you can either go up to my nest and see what I've been hiding up there.
No, I think Wanderer would just go up to the top and not the nest and just kneel down real quick and just look out the view for a bit before he opens his kimono and pulls out a piece of paper and some well, essentially
Hold on, you're going up to the crow's nest,
to the
right?
top. No, not the crow's nest.
Okay.
Just like the base of it. Just to look out on the forest and area.
Yeah, I need to tell you some things I'd be keeping up there.
I'm not going up there. He's not going all the way up.
Yeah.
He's just going to the top because he's essentially gonna pull out his paper, pull out some writing utensils, and he's gonna write a haiku.
Ooh.
Yep. But so he would think, he'll ponder for a second, look out and about, and before, and then he comes up with an idea. I'll actually even put it in the roll 20 just so you guys can hear it, to see it, because I'm gonna say it because I actually know it by literally by how everything goes. So the first verse will be it'll be never ending flow. The second verse is escaping higher we climb, and then the final verse, flourishing and free.
There you go.
And that's the actual verse. That's how it looks.
Yeah, that's a whole ass haiku. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yep, that's what he writes.
Yep, you're straight up. Yeah, that is a haiku.
Yes, he'll write it afterwards. He will put on the top. He will roll it up, and then at the base of where he wrote it, he'll write Fuku's name on it, and just put it back in his kimono, along with everything, and just stay up there for a bit.
Very well, very well.
Okay.
All right.
So as far as everything's probably ready by this point. So how close to nightfall is it by the time I finish getting everything set up?
I would imagine it's evening.
Alright. So is the sun about to go down? Because at that point, Bob is probably, or Sam is probably back. And I'd probably start gathering everyone, and yeah, the corpse is currently on ready for the process, right?
I would imagine.
Okay. So, is anyone going to be skipping before I get started with the whole traditional mumbo jumbo that I came up with?
I don't think anyone's
No.
gonna skip it.
Nope.
Okay. So I have everyone gather around in a circle with each of them having one wooden bowl in front of them. And then I start to explain the tradition. So, whenever warriors from Niwa pass, we cremate them with a few extra items placed in the fire. A, trinkets that you want them to have in the afterlife. B, a drop of your own blood so that you may join them in the afterlife. And I pull out a dagger and cut the tip of my finger into my bowl. And then I put a feather into mine. And then we put those in the fire once and let it burn all night. And in the morning, we move on. So I pass the dagger to whoever's next to me.
I'll probably Wanderer.
No,
So yeah, Wanderer will grab it. He'll look at the dagger for a bit, and then he would cut his palm and then let a few drop of blood fall in there before pulling out the haiku he wrote and putting it in there.
Okay.
And then I'll pass it to whoever's next to him.
Right. I will say the next to you would be Ikari. You see, Ikari just slices the top of her arm, of her hand. So you slice the palm, she slices the top, and just lets the blood flow for a bit. Then just tightens the muscles, the bleeding stops, passes it next to her.
All right, next person in.
Ja, dann would say Shishika would be next. She would look at the dagger, a little bit hesitant to cut her own finger. After a while, she does it and puts in a bit of a fish she got earlier as well when she dragged Mortem out. And she passes it on.
All right, who's next?
I guess we're gonna do NPC person. Next, I guess Ryuga takes it. You see, Ryuga, instead of slashing, she pierces her palm, of course, on the all the way through, and then just does the same, passes it on.
I heard train in the background.
Oh, sorry.
Who's next?
Morning train.
So we have Mortem and Sam left.
I mean, I arrived
Looks good.
later, so I'd be the last.
So Mortem.
Oh god.
Oh boy, Mortem.
Mortal. Holy shit.
Mortem's next.
So Mortem takes the dagger. She just looks it over and starts carving a circle in her hand. Like this is a very intricate circle. Looks like a fancy magic circle, and she'll drip into the bowl and pass on the dagger.
All right.
And it's on the back of her hand too. Like she takes 5 minutes carving this thing.
You see next up Breakthrough, and you see Breakthrough like raises up her like sleeve, so she exposes her like right shoulder, and you see on her upper like bicep there is like, you know how like prisoners do like like lines every time like that there's like a prison like a day passes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see she has 6 of those.
Oh.
Like 4, then the line, then another one. You see she carves a second one on the second set. And lets the blood drip from that one and passes it on.
And then I think it's Sam's the last one.
I think there's still some NPCs to go though.
Yeah, there's
still
there's
NPCs.
Trigger, Nolander, and then Mortem.
No,
Mortem already went.
Oh, sorry, Momentum, sorry, my bad.
Also Akami, I think.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
Ren
right.
if she wants to. And Ren if she wants to
Damn,
join
everyone
in.
forgets about the rabbit.
Ring is a bit too squeamish for this.
Yeah.
So are you gonna let the NPCs go first, Bob, or you want to go next?
I'm gonna let the NPCs go first.
Alright. You see Trigger takes the knife. He kind of looks at it. He passes it on to Nolander.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You see Nolander kind of like, you see he cuts the tips of all his fingers and just squeezes the like his palm. And then Akame, who very ritualistically and very like plainly just cuts the palm. And yeah, now it's
Momentum.
Yeah, don't
forget-
forget
You
our
forgot-
lovely ghoul lady.
I mean, she doesn't consider herself a warrior. She wouldn't be there unless you invited her.
Oh.
I mean, I did.
Alright.
I mean, I put the invitation out to everyone. It's not just like. Let me put it this way: the tradition isn't only limited; it's limited to warrior deaths, but not warriors participating.
Alright. In that case, yeah, Mortem goes to, and you see Mortem like, looks a little bit
Momentum.
at it. Yeah, that. Momentum looks a little bit, is like, she doesn't say anything, but like in her eyes, like, why did you invite a ghoul at this? She's like really trying to self-restrain right now.
yes.
Oh.
She's like, yeah, you see, she like straight up cuts off her pinky and just, tosses it in.
Ooh.
No.
Right,
Oh.
so I guess the dagger goes to me.
Look a bit wide-eyed at that.
So Sam, he takes off the glove from his left hand and he pulls out something else. He pulls out a long orange scarf. And he uses the dagger to split it in two. He keeps one half in back to him, but the other half he puts it there as an item of offering, and afterwards he cuts the top of his palm to let some blood trickle. Now, none of you know much about the orange scarf.
No, we don't.
No, we probably wouldn't in character.
No.
Yeah.
In character, you don't know, but out of character, you know how some reunion people have orange scarves?
Yes, I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
okay. Yeah, we wouldn't know that in character at all.
Yeah, you wouldn't
But
know that in
yes.
character.
So after that's
I barely even
done,
know that out of character.
after
Yeah.
that's done, I meticulously place all of the bowls close around the pyre, and then light it right as the sun goes down.
Alright. Are there any other steps to the ritual, or is that...
Nope. No, you just wait
Is that
until
the end?
morning. You sit there until morning.
Alright.
I tell Momentum she probably should go get that pinky effect patched up. Don't worry about it.
You see, like, Momentum, like, looks at her hand and is like, it should be fine. And you can see that the bleeding has stopped on its own.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she undead.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, this carcass is built different.
they're just built different. Okay. So yeah, at that point,
Wait, so
I guess we take our long rest around the fire.
yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, so with Fuko cremated, are we gonna put her into a vase? Or
Nope. You just leave her there.
oh,
The winds scatter her.
I really
Yeah.
hope that
right.
you. I hope that you have
The
the
winds
volume low for this.
albeit you, and there's no custom for any tombstone of any kind.
Oh, I see.
Even better, I have the bot muted.
Makes sense. Well, and yeah, like that, everyone kind of like sits around the fire. I imagine very few words are exchanged overall.
Yes.
And, you know, you wait, morning arrives, the ritual
Yeah.
is done.
And then we move
And-
on.
And first step to moving on, you should probably ask about the giant metallic man that Sam brought with him.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's been in everyone's mind.
Rituals, so I
Yeah.
guess we're
I'm
gonna have to figure that out. Yeah. So
Give me a second, let me
is
just
somebody else
turn
gonna ask
down the
about that?
volume
'Cause
a bit.
I mean, she can would look at the thing that Sam brought with him. What is that?
Well,
Alright, there we go.
good thing you asked. 01, introduce yourself, please.
Oh, hello. I am 01. I am Sam's here, sir. What's my mic doing? Oh no. Discord. Wait, can you hear me?
Would
Yes, we
Insanity
can.
would both Wander
Okay.
and Hatsuyuki know that it was
My Discord
01 is a yokai? Just by looking at him?
pretty obvious.
Yeah,
I
just
think.
I'd
asking.
say you guys could. Yeah, like you could probably. I mean, either a yokai or a guy in really like heavy
Yeah,
armor.
because I'm saying
like-
like, for all we know, it could be like another Sam.
Yeah,
could
do
be
we
just
need
a
to make
dude.
hard specs for
I feel like
that?
I
or-
would
pretty
say you
obvious
can
it's
roll
not
me.
another Sam.
Like you can roll me arts. It's gonna be a low check, but it could be just a guy in armor.
Do you want me
Ooh.
to show you what I have so far?
Yeah.
I mean,
What I
yeah,
have
I
so
wouldn't
far.
turn off
You
advantage,
keep
but
rolling
yeah,
with advantage.
I
you
forgot
roll
it
with
was
success.
on at the start. I mean, it doesn't matter. You just take the first number if it's.
I
wrong.
never actually put the arts in my macro because I didn't know what to put for it. So
Oh,
yeah, I don't have it. I
but
don't
yeah,
have
with
arts.
that 20 Hatsuyuki, you're like, oh, yep, that's a yokai.
Yeah.
All right, so then you probably would tell us Wander about it, and then
Hey,
we're like, all right.
Just roll wisdom if you wanted to keep it simple.
I mean, if you don't have proficiency, yeah, just roll wisdom.
I don't think I do.
I wouldn't think you would. Because I think
Probably
you have
wouldn't.
engineering.
Yeah.
No, I just have land vehicles because I'm proficient in those.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, barbarians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't roll. I was just say it's just Hatsuyuki tells me.
Yeah, sure.
Make it simple there.
Yeah, well, I'm not too surprised. I've seen crazier things.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he's
All right.
like, well, I am 01. I am Samsia's new servant. Previous servant of Kana.
Yeah, I'm gonna nod and then walk back to the ship and start tending to my gun.
That would
That's
So
true.
yeah, I'm gonna go to Momentum and ask for some parts.
All right. Yeah, you see one that was like, you. Oh, for the gun.
Yeah, and potentially I'd like to make a new sidearm as well if you have that kind of parts.
Yeah, no, should be fine. Should be good. Well. Okay, not that I don't trust you, but do you want any help with that?
Sure.
All right, cool.
There's some
You see, she
time.
kind of like.
Skorak?
Yeah. You started saying something.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm done. Like,
All right. Yeah, you see, she reaches below her workbench, pulls out her tools, and is like, "All right, let's go."
alright. So how do you want to roll this, or do we need to roll it?
I'd say you can roll me engineering with advantage. You have proficiency in that, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can roll me
basically,
advantage.
that's what we're considering Tinker's tools.
All right, yeah. With
Roll
advantage, you see, like,
advantage.
you guys like sit down
Oh wait, I
and
did.
start.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I thought I rolled with advantage, and I thought I had made a mistake again. There, back to
It's fine.
normal.
Yeah. All right. Are you starting with the sniper rifle fix, or
Yes,
like
we're
maybe?
starting with the rifle, for sure.
Yeah, she puts down the like sniper with the blown barrel and is like, Jesus, how did you manage that? Seeing the indents here. Wait, did it happen fucking twice?
Yes, I think I need to reinforce the barrel this time around.
Yeah, sure, definitely. All right, well, she kind of like takes out a saw and completely like removes the barrel and is like, this one is beyond salvaging. She's like gonna straight up like start molding a new one
Yeah.
into the gun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a while.
You know, you're really lucky to have me around. I can imagine the mechanics in this squadron that can actually deal with firearms are measured in one hand.
There's a reason they teach us to do it ourselves.
Yeah, I suppose there is. Although, I can at least give your family that. They have vision. These things will eventually become way more useful than bows. I can see that. Now, if that damn cost could just, well, lower a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we probably spend a few hours on that before we finish it, though.
Yeah, like, it will take a few hours.
Yeah,
So, like,
so we should probably have other people doing stuff while that's happening.
Yeah.
Or unless you want to go.
well, she was gonna say something, but alright.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah, you see, she's like, I know it's a stupid question to ask an assassin, but, does it get easier? You know? Kinda like having people die around you?
It never does.
Well, shit, there goes my encouragement. Oof.
You just have to get used to it. It sucks. Especially the one thing you can never let go of to be a human being is your moral compass. Regardless of what you have to do to survive, you have to know it's wrong. That's all.
Uh, too much worry will make you get old before your time, right?
Oh, believe me, I know. I'm expecting to have gray hairs in a few years.
Well, good thing your hair is Snow White then. Nobody will be
Yeah,
able to tell the
probably couldn't
difference.
tell.
uh,
Well,
Alright, I think the gun should just be left to cool for a bit, and we can move on to the sidearm then.
do you want me to make another roll for that?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, well. Back on the advantage and.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I,
Yeah, start working on that. It won't end in this crafting session. I'll tell that much.
sure. That
Alright.
is perfectly fair.
So before we start, everyone starts up the transport again. Anyone else want to do anything?
Yes, there's the very important mortem talk.
Ooh.
Yes, the Mortem talk.
Yes,
How many
wanna
people
find
want
the
to
mortem talk.
Shikard is
You wanna-
just going to listen by in case Mortem thrown into
Sam
in front of
listens
water
by.
again.
Sam listens by as he has to sort out a few things at the med bay. Because
So where exactly is mortem?
She hasn't left.
In the
She hasn't left the fireplace area.
so she's out there still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Wanderer sees her out there, and then he walks over to her, and he knows that he's by looking at what she's doing. So he's gonna be like, "What made you want to loot her? What compelled you to loot a dead body in front of everyone?"
She's just gonna keep staring ahead, not even looking at him, just thinking. Hmm.
You're just gonna
I'm not sure.
stand there
Yeah.
and stay quiet and not answer why you did it. You did all this, and for what? You're not gonna even tell us the reasons why you decided to do that. Do you know what you even thought about when it comes to this? In Higashi, the dead are respected. The dead are literally meant to stay dead. What you did is theft. Theft in anywhere in Higashi. Fuko was lucky because technically that map belonged to her. But if she was a regular thief, do you know what the punishment for that is? Do you have any idea what the punishment in Higashi is for theft of any kind?
Not particularly.
It's death by hanging. The reasons why in Higashi people are hanged when it comes to theft, it is because it is the most dishonorable thing that anyone can do. It is meant to shame you, to shame everyone you are close to know that what you've done is nothing more than than theft. As a Ronin, as to what I am right now, do you know what it is to be a Ronin here in Higashi?
I don't know anything about a Ronin. No.
Ronins are basically people that have no masters. The literal term in Victorian is wave man. We are people that wander the land as if we were just a wave. We go places from places looking for a purpose. if a Ronin is good enough, and if their master died, they can get lucky and find a new master. But guess what to the Ronins that do not get that lucky? At best, they become a mercenary. A lot of Ronins do become mercenaries because a lot of those Ronins did find a job. But you know what what happens to Ronins when they don't get lucky? They stoop to the level as to what Kiba was. They become bandits themselves. They become the very things that a Ronin was once fighting against. They become the very things we hunt. I refuse to be like that. And what you just did is essentially banditry. Do you have any idea how close I was to literally dragging you to Kana to tell her what you did is essential to see what punishment she would have gave you?
I can't say I know you enough to know how close you were.
Of course you wouldn't. You don't trust anyone. You don't trust anyone besides yourself. You are more selfish than anyone I've ever met.
I
You
don't
are more
trust anyone for good reason.
Of course you do, because you only trust yourself. Do you even know what loyalty is at this point? Because I'm pretty sure you don't. You only look out for yourself. You're loyal to yourself and yourself only. At this point, I don't even know what to do with you anymore. Because at this point, you're just a liability.
Do I hear any of this?
Do you?
I mean, if you're close
We're
enough, I
we're
don't imagine
outside.
Morgan. I don't imagine Wonder is particularly like discreet about it.
Oh well, I'm inside the launch pad. I'm at base, so I
Well,
wouldn't
it's
hear.
because
Oh,
my
definitely
roommate's here.
not then.
I'm out. My roommate's here, so I'm not yelling. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's at this point, Wanderer's yelling.
and do I hear it or?
Do you want to see it?
do you want to hear it?
Yeah. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, cause
He's being
Yes.
particularly loud about it.
Sam's a bit pissed off about Morum as well.
Well, I say that you hear it then.
Okay, so can you go a bit more? Can you progress a bit more into it?
Okay. So, what was I? Liability. It says you are a liability. At this point, I think it's best that you either come up with an idea of what you want to do. You either stay here and help with this, or you get out of here and do whatever you want. Because at this point, I don't even know what to do with you anymore. Yes, you have your secrets, but guess what? Everyone else has secrets. They're not gonna tell everything about you. Just because you think you're special doesn't mean that you have to keep it to yourself and think about yourself only. Fuko had her reasons, and look what happened. You decided to, in your infinite wisdom, to loot the body while I was holding her. At this point, Wander's out of breath. So he's pretty much just breathing heavily.
She's just gonna stare down at the circle she's made at her hand. She just goes, There's no answer which I can give which would satisfy you.
At least give an answer at this point, because at this point you're just standing there looking at your hand and where Fuko was once.
Sam's coming to check out what's all the commotion going on.
I needed something off Fuko, that was all.
And what was that you wanted off Fuko?
2 things to be precise. 1, I needed some medicine. 2, I needed her dagger.
You couldn't just ask about it. You had everyone else around us. You could have just went up to one of us and asked us for the medicine that Fuko had on her. But no, what you did is straight up went to her body and started rummaging through her to find the medicine. Ryuga was lucky she punched you out, because if I saw it, I would have chopped your hand off.
You all weren't paying any attention to me at the time.
Medicine.
I
No
tried
one
to get
was.
Sam's attention about Keeper still being alive, and yet here we are. With that bastard still running around.
Okay, at that point, he looks at Warner and says, "He was alive? How is that so?
He was in the river. I
How
don't
would
know
he
how.
be in the river when his mangled dead body was next to us?"
I can't answer that. I don't know. I just know what I saw.
Well,
And
I
yet
mean,
you,
Mortem, you did see that he threw a rock in the river and then he emerged from where the rock was thrown.
I think actually that was
I
the
don't think-
Hatsuyuki. Hatsuyuki saw the
No.
rock.
Yeah, I was the only one who
Mortem-
saw that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Mortem was
Perfect
So-
elemental
Yeah.
information is
Down-
scattered.
So at this point, Wander is thinking Mortem is either crazy or at this point just looking for a way out.
And just
I don't-
as you
trust me, she's got a way
guys
out.
went into it, I walk up to you two and ask, Mortem, medicine, you say?
Yes.
Medicine.
As you can see, as she lifts up her left arm, which is still got black crystals all sticking out through it. As you can see, I have a bit of an issue. Surprised this hasn't gotten worse, actually. Very surprised when I woke up.
So you decided to loot the girl for more medicine, knowing full well.
She is the doctor. Who else would have it?
Let me ask you this, Mortem. Who brought you back twice?
I'm not entirely sure. I was kind of blacked out.
You were blacked out, but then you came back. Then you were blacked out again, and then you were brought back.
Are you suggesting you had to play in that?
You know, I tell you to take a guess, but sometimes I think that when you suck blood from people, the blood clogs your brain.
Oh, I knew someone who said that to me a long time ago as well.
Of course, even among other sarcasts, you vampires are quite the soulless bunch.
I've also been told that many a time.
What have you been told many times at this point?
A lot of things.
Of course, you wouldn't.
Monster, murderer, Mortem. What the fuck is apparently a loud train horn?
Wait,
It's the trains. It's the trains.
Wait, you still
is
hear that?
ruining the mood.
Oh my god, the trains.
Let me mute myself. Sorry.
oh shit, Kaiser left.
Yeah, the train. Don't worry about it.
As for what I want to do, well, there's two things now I want to do here in Higashi. Well, free. Yeah, free. They all end the same.
Three things.
You want to kill someone here in Higashi, don't you? You want to kill Kiba. That's one of them. I can guess it automatically. You still haven't told us how Kiba's alive. We killed him.
I told you I don't know how he's alive. But if I had to take a guess, it's the same way he brought that dragon god back. With whatever arts he had.
So you're
But
thinking
yes,
that
Keeper is definitely, yes. I'm not sure how. I don't know what his odds are. Second person I want to kill is Sylvester Yami.
Oh, Mr. Sly.
that one is more a personal thing.
Well, I'd like to have a word with him as well.
Fuko wanted to kill him, so I'm gonna kill him in her stead, which is why I need her dagger. Because this, she says as she holds up her hand, is a blood pact. Normally I'm meant to seal it with consent with the other person, but it's hard to get that from a dead person. And I owed Fuko a favor. And the third person, I don't even know who they are. But I will find them.
Third person.
And I will... Yeah, third person. The real reason I'm here. Because, you see, she's now gonna change languages from Victorian to Syracusan. Let me get, I need to quickly bring up my dot points.
I
It's in here
mean,
somewhere.
neither Wonder
Where is it?
or Sam.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. I'm just gotta find out where it is. Where is it? Fuck, where is it?
At most, he could guess it's Syracusan, but he wouldn't understand.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, she says in Syracusan, the ill Decisio familia always pays their debts. And then she'll repeat that again in Victorian.
Yeah, Water wouldn't know what that is. So
Sam
this might be
just
something
knows
for.
it's Syracusan, but
No,
No,
she did repeat it in Victoria.
Yeah, she repeated in
wait,
Victorian.
can you say it again?
Yeah. I just tabbed out. What is it? The ill Decisio familia always pays their debts.
A Syracusan family.
Okay, the train is gone for now. Sorry, I'm back.
That's where I was before this mess, Syracusa.
What's a Sakat doing in Syracusa anyway?
That's a story for another time. It's a very, very long story.
Alright.
But let's just say that things happened. I settled down in Syracusa. And then someone here, I'm not sure who, had the nerve to call me and my boss out. And I don't exactly remember what happened. But we're caught out here on a job. I wake up in a pool of blood, and my boss is dead. Do you know what happens in Syracusa if you kill your own boss? Which is what I've been framed for?
What happens?
Well, it's apparently very similar to thievery and whatnot here. Except it's a little bit more, over the top. They like to chop. It could be anything from chopping your body parts up into little bits, scattering them, maybe being fed to some sort of wild animal. They don't take too kindly to traders.
And you couldn't think for just 1 second not to do what you've done? I'm sure it doesn't take knowledge of customs to know that.
I was desperate.
Desperation makes the worst bunch, Mortem.
I'm aware.
Clearly, you need to put more effort into it.
I stopped trying to be a good person a long time ago. All I try to do is Do what I'm good at. Which I figure you probably have worked out what I'm good at.
That much I can tell about you.
But you guys are my best lead on finding that third person. Which is exactly why I joined the company. And then I just found more and more leads the more I stayed around. So I need you. So I need you guys. But you probably don't need me, or don't feel like you need me. Which is really the only reason I'm telling you all this. Because I'm getting to the point. It's very long-winded, but I'm getting to the point. She reaches up, and she's going to start cutting open her right sleeve with her fang. She's going to peel open her shirt after pulling her arm out from underneath her cloak, and you're going to see a. Let me get the description up.
Oh.
Starting at around her, sort of just above her wrist, is a big, intricate series of burn marks which run all the way up her arm and go all the way up onto her collarbone, and you can't. And it basically goes underneath her shirt, which she hasn't revealed. She's just shown the entire burn mark all along her arm, and it looks very similar to something you guys have seen before. Will this suffice as being useful?
Oh boy. All right. Wanderer sees that,
Yep.
and then
She's
he
shown
mutters
its
under
wonder
he
and
mutters
Sam.
under his breath. He mutters under his breath, and Higashi I don't know the actual pronunciation, but he literally says in Japanese. He literally says "fucking bullshit," essentially.
Wait,
He
what?
essentially says fucking. He says fuck. Essentially in Japanese, fucking bullshit, because he can't believe it.
All right.
Trust me, Mortem doesn't believe it either.
He takes a. He looks at Sam and says, "She's a fucking princess,"
What?
and he walks away.
So, we're at 3 out of 4 already.
Yep, we're at
Flips the proverbial table.
Yep, she
Wait,
flips the proverbial table.
I've
Lyrics.
been sitting on that since session 1 when I rolled that medicine check.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Oh.
Skorak,
Oh,
Skorak, is
God.
this similar to what I think it is? And he's like, maybe it is.
So
I mean,
Sam is just in disbelief.
Okay.
You literally see Wanderer storming off, fucking cursing in Japanese, as Mortem reveals that she's one of the princesses of Earth.
Hey. So, do I hear all of this Japanese cursing?
Oh, you do. You do.
So then Sam asks Mortem in Kasdelian, "Are you serious?" Sarcasm.
do you think I can fake this? I don't even know how these are made. I woke up like this, and I'm going to kill whoever did this to me.
Well,
I'm still baffled as to why they would choose a sarcasm.
Same here, but if you want to know, since our little princess, referring to Rin is the head, your little princess, referring to Ruga, is the claws, I am the wings. I would show you that, but it's kind of on my chest. It would be a bit awkward
Don't worry
because
about it.
mine's on the front.
Don't fuck with.
Okay.
We'll just.
So I hear
Fuko
Wanderer
was
cursing.
the only
and-
one who.
Yeah, you hear Wanderer like fucking.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear
Fuko-
Wanderer cursing, and he goes to the forest and starts fucking smacking trees with his great axe in frustration.
also,
I'm gonna look at momentum as we're doing the whole engineering thing, and then do we have a understanding of what I'm about to do? Do I need to say anything?
I don't know. Do you?
I think I better
just say
go.
it.
Have her make an insight check before I say anything. I want to do this
Oh.
without saying.
God.
Yeah,
Fuck you, by the way.
Fuck yeah. Literally.
Oh my god.
Jesus, so many.
Well,
See, I only had a suspicion in the first session. It was after we got Ryuga where I started to really connect the dots. By the way,
Okay,
I don't know
well.
which one. I don't know if she's water or earth.
So we technically
But I have
three-fourths of the campaign.
Yeah, god
I have
damn it.
The thing about it is I have a
suspicion.
sticking idea, and the thing about it is I'm not sure if Wanderer saw you use your arts.
Well, either way, I'm
Speedrun this campaign
gonna
during the main campaign.
I'm gonna leave momentum with the gun engineering for a bit and go. And this is, I guess, this will be why we can't finish the handgun. We'll use that as an excuse.
Yeah, we'll use that as an excuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow
I
Wanderer.
told you, but there's a fair chance she's water. Just throwing that out
Who?
Yeah,
Who's Water Mortem?
there. She woke up in a pool of blood and had the burn on her arm.
Yeah.
Ryuga looked like she looked through a fucking hurricane and got her one. And Rin just looks like she got set on fire.
Right.
Okay, so
what are we left with?
yeah, Earth,
Right.
which
No, it's most likely the mortal is the princess of water.
yeah, okay, but
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
hey
white
Wanderer, I'm walking it behind you as you're swinging your axes trees, and do
What's
you
Sam's
notice me?
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to roll for that because
If you
Wanderer is
roll a
pissed.
one,
Wanderer is pissed.
by all means, roll perception. It's gonna be a low check, but if you roll a one, you might as well have hit me with your axe. If you roll a 3 or something,
Yeah, Wanderer is pissed.
all right, yeah, just
Oh
roll
my
perception.
Is he reckless attacking the tree?
Okay, phew.
No,
It's
so
only
I would
notice
say
I'm
that
not-
yes, I do notice you walking up behind or walking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And essentially what happens is I do one last swing at a tree and just leave the axe in the tree for a bit. As I literally try taking deep breaths to calm down.
What the heck did that fucking vampire do? I say that in character, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Wanderer takes a deep breath. He looks at Hakusuyuki and say, Mortem is one of the princes of Earth.
I just put my hand on my face and well, I guess we can't get rid of her now.
Even if she wasn't get rid of her, she has a blood pact with Hats. Apparently, she made a blood pact with Fuko to avenge her with to essentially kill Yami in her stead.
Yeah. Jesus.
So even if we did get rid of her, she would still follow us because she knows that we're gonna end up meeting Sylvester Yami, anyways. But this thing goes against everything that I learned. He will literally pull the scroll out that he got in Kiba's net and say, "I found this in Kiba's tent. This was from the Ten family, written in Fimnir's handwriting. One of the heavenly stars."
Okay, so I know, at that point I take a look at the list.
You can roll to see if you know who Fimnir is.
Yeah, well, you said Heavenly Scars. That's enough for me. I'm looking at the list. So what was on the list again?
So it's
that was-
sorry, you take. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was candidates for the Princess of Earth. Remember,
Yeah.
it was Noroi. There was also like Master Okami, who's like a shinobi master mentioned, who's
Yeah.
also a Lupo. There was also Boken's slave
Party.
was mentioned, who's also a Lupo. There's also how's it called? I don't know if I gave her a name, but I remember I mentioned there was like the rebel of.
Yeah.
It was
So.
However, those were all princesses of Earth. You don't know if Morton is Earth or water.
Yeah,
because the only thing that we know is
So I see Noroi name on that list, correct?
Yup.
Do I need to roll to know if I've seen her with a tattoo recently or before I left? Or, a mark?
Roll me perception.
you rolled with advantage again.
I mean, it
well,
doesn't matter.
fine,
either
I'll
way
take
doesn't
the
matter.
It doesn't matter with shit.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, I mean, at least I'm looking wide-eyed at that one name, and then I turn to Wander and point to that name on the list. That's my sister.
That's 0.
Yeah. So my dad gave her a really lazy actual name.
He named her after the Nowori quadrant.
Yep, because that's where he picked her up. Oh God. Well, do I know any of the other names on the list? Or do I need to roll history for that?
I mean, you know Boken's slave. You probably know that. Oh, that's the other Lupo we met.
And then you actually did roll a history check on Okami.
I did?
You did in session 3.
Oh wait, that's the guy who is. Oh, that's the guy
in the Mugen Mountains.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, and then the last one is just that. Probably.
And my favorite part is still the fact that the water princess candidate is just Ager ?
Question mark.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it goes against everything he learned because he would have guessed that the 10 would have found out that the water would be an egg.
They don't know everything.
Well, I think I need to.
You know what? That part threw me for a loop as well.
Well, I just hope she doesn't try and murder us. But I'll send an L to 0. See if we can. So we should probably continue heading east, but she's in the area. She'll probably get the message pretty quickly.
How would you know that your family wouldn't know either?
I wouldn't. But let me put it this way. My father turning her into a princess is something I could see him doing.
He would take I Water would take a deep breath, then just pull his axe out and says, "All right, then, send your owl to your sister."
All right. So I'm going to put my hand up to my lips and do a very, very distinct whistle. And and then I'm going to hold my arm out for a minute or two, and a white owl is going to land on it.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, we look at each other for a second because we haven't seen each other in a while.
Holy shit, Skorak.
Sound effects. Skorak sound effects. Yes. I need you to send a message to Zero. I pull out a piece of paper and scribble on it with the L still on my arm. So basically, I list a particular village that's along our way currently, but still in the quadrant. Not the one we were just at, but a different one further up our route. Just a small.
All right.
I'm sure there's one there that I know about. Do I need to roll for that?
No, I would say you can just get that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and then I'm just gonna say we need to meet, and then so yeah. Do I need to roll insight to see if that'll work, or no?
You can only hope. I don't think you.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
The L. I put the message in a little packet on the L's leg and send it off after giving it a kip.
Yeah, you see, like, you give it a kip, you wave your hand, you see the owl is still there. It hoots closer to your shoulder, kind of like nuzzles against your neck for a little bit, and then flies off.
Oh yeah, that's adorable. Okay.
Yeah. That's a good thing both of us are. I have. Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been a long time. The owl will get its fucking cuddles whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is, if I really wanted to, I could have used one of my rituals to help us.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. So. Well, we should. I guess we should probably get moving. I told her to meet us there in the amount of time it takes to get them reasonably.
All right then. We best get moving then.
Yeah, I'll start prepping the land ship. Or land cruiser, I guess we're calling it. Anyway. So yeah, we're moving out, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless anyone else has plans. Things to do. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do something while the land ship is moving.
Yeah.
It's time for me.
Speaking of which, while the land ship is moving, I'm also going to craft some test bullets and try out the rifle, specifically on birds, as we're going.
I mean, unless Sam wanted to keep talking to Mortem.
Yeah. Well.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Do we have?
So, what kind of check do you want me to make to see if I hit any birds on the way?
You hit any birds?
Yes, I'm going to be shooting birds to test out the rifle with, special rubber rounds that are cheap.
Alright, I will say... Make me an attack.
Oh, an attack roll? Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean... yeah, you're good, you're good.
Yep, birds. How many birds do I hit?
I'll say 4.
Okay, well, we have 4 birds in the fridge now.
Impressive.
Hey.
Impressive.
Make fried.
Say again?
Fried.
Yes.
Fried chicken?
Oh, fried chicken. My bad. I heard bright. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I heard bright too. But yes, fried chicken.
Yeah, fried chicken.
And I guess we enjoy how many days? Like 2 days, I guess, is a reasonable amount of time for us to. Wait, can you bring up the actual map for a sec so I can count the grid squares on how far we need to travel to get
where
we're going?
I think we're 2 or 3 grids away.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna head 1 grid and get to where we're kind of trying to go because we aren't crossing the river yet.
How close we are?
I made sure it was still in this quadrant.
Let me roll the favorite part of everyone that watched the fucking yesterday's session, a D100.
Oh no! Oh no! D100.
Let's go.
Another thing as well.
Let's roll more fucking lower. How the fuck?
Okay. So, what happens?
The good news is that it was established that we don't get.
Yeah, we don't get catastrophes.
You don't
Okay,
get
sure.
catastrophes. You will get something worse.
Yeah, we get yokai.
Oh no!
Remember, we get yokai. Remember,
You guys are like here, I will say.
Yeah.
And
players.
suddenly, you hear like a blast from underneath you as Momentum just like shit and swerves the armored transport as you see the ground below you erupt in explosions.
Do I need to roll to find out what this is? Cause
yeah,
You can roll in perception.
I mean, I'm in the crow's nest during this time,
Yeah,
unless it's
we should roll perception.
Oh, I'm rolling perception at the very least, because
Yeah, he's the one who was lucky to see it.
Well, 10.
I will say it's easy enough for you. It's fucking mines. Someone put fucking mines here.
Oh,
shit.
minefields. Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Oh god.
Feeling fancy, are we, Skorak?
So thankfully,
it's an armored transport, so nobody's gonna get too roughed up inside the thing. However, the treads are completely and utterly destroyed, and you guys stop.
Okay, so how close are we to our destination at this point?
The river? I would say you're like a couple hours from the river.
Okay, and are we ahead of schedule or behind schedule? Like I said,
slightly ahead.
Yeah, I think we need to. I'm gonna say we need to go the rest of the way on foot while the rest of the group repairs the tracks. This is a specific time meeting. Assassins have specific timetables for things like this. We're meeting right at dusk.
I'm gonna have to go quickly to the toilet.
In character, out of
So
character.
yeah, we're going the rest of the way on foot as fast as we can, if necessary.
Hatsuyuki, as you exit, as you start to descend the crow's nest to tell them that, you see something from the far away tree line. You see a small shape start to start to fly towards you. It's not a bullet. It's some sort of creature, and its flight is very wobbly.
Okay, do I need to roll another perception check for this?
Yep.
Make sure regular.
Looks better.
Oh, I accidentally 17. Hey, just take the first number if it's.
Easy enough to notice what this is. This is your owl. Almost all of its feathers have been plucked.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
It's alive, but it's barely flying back towards you.
Well, yeah. Do I need to figure out which one of my siblings is trying to murder us right now?
Okay, what the hell is happening?
I'm pretty sure I know which one at this
Well,
point.
if you really wanted to, remember, you could try to come to me, and remember, Wanderer does know the rituals, knows some rituals.
Well,
so
first of all, this is hypothermia is doing, isn't it? Wait, she's the explosives one, right? You know.
You would think so.
Oh god. So I'm gonna take an extra look around at the tree line while trying to maintain as much cover as possible. So yeah, just perception check again.
Yeah, very quickly. Let's just get that over with.
It's not gonna work.
That is. The mines wasn't gonna be everything on 7.
Oh boy.
That is a nat one.
Well,
I think.
yeah, I'm gonna try and go down, thinking everything's clear.
Oh boy. Alright, you go down.
Nothing happens.
I mean, what do you do first when you go down?
I mean, I try and go into the main hole and let everyone know what's happening.
Alright, everyone! Explosions! The armor has stopped now. Hatsuyuki is like coming from the crow's nest. Reactions.
I was just finishing writing a letter, and then I get interrupted by the explosion.
I'm in the cockpit when this happened, so.
Yeah, she got what approach to you, and like, what was that?
I mean, am I down at this point?
I would
Yeah,
imagine.
we just
you have to.
yeah.
You have to talk to them.
Okay, so well, we need to get this thing moving fast and screw the plan where this isn't going to work.
Okay.
So yeah, we need to get these treads fixed as soon as possible.
I would say at this point, I see the owl. I'm like, what happened to the owl?
You don't want to know.
Well, considering the last time I saw it, it had a lot of feathers. Now it doesn't.
Yeah. But let's just say the message we sent didn't exactly get the intended recipient. Is that should be explanation enough?
Yeah, I would say that probably would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You should probably man the machine guns right now, just in case.
Okay.
And as you say, okay, man the machine guns, you guys hear knocking. You hear knocking from above you.
Let me
Wait.
guess.
Oh no. Well, what kind of knocking is it?
Oh, just not even knocking, just knock knock, like how one would
Hit
knock
the
on a
deck. Hit the deck. I'm finding cover and just
Are you
pulling
sure
out
you
my
don't
rifle.
need me to go out there and greet them?
No, it's already too late for that at this point.
I think greeting
Like
is
I am aiming my gun at the hatch.
You see, from Momentum pulls up a screen, and you see this girl. She can't be over 14. On top of the vehicle, just knocking on the hatch, and you see she's wearing a gas mask.
Oh fuck.
Oh
no.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, so
we don't have gas masks on hand, do we?
Nope.
I
don't.
I have
Can not open that hatch.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know? Because I know.
Imagine needing to breathe.
Sasaki clan.
Let me put it
Really,
this way:
people that need to breathe.
the history checks are going to be pretty difficult with this one because she's not the one you see most of the time and live to tell the tale.
Well,
There is
I know.
one thing that you can get. She has white hair, and she's
Yeah.
So I see that, and then I look at Hatsuyuki, and I'm like,
"Yep."
I look at it with a telling look, saying, "Your family, right?"
Yeah. We should probably. Do I need to figure? Is there any way we can somehow rig this ship to ventilate out any gas she throws in?
You see, you look at Momentum, and she's frantically trying to do just that. But, you did kind of play into her hand here.
Yes. Oh God. So there's how many exits are there?
There's the big exit in the back.
There's the big exit and the hatch.
So the hatch is up top. The big exit is in back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's probably gonna try and blast the hatch. Okay, so I'm gonna stop panicking for a bit.
So here's the thing. On the screen, is she on the hatch knocking on it, or is she on the
No,
side?
she's on the side.
Which
Okay,
side?
so yeah, we're not gonna want to stay in here.
No, so here's the thing. So there's actually a trick that might work, but it might surprise her, but at the same time, it could backfire if it's done wrong.
Okay.
So considering that this is it's a hatch, it
Yeah.
swings a certain way.
Oh.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, I see.
Where is she at?
So-
Where is she at on the hatch? Is she where the hinges are, or she's on the opposite side?
She's the smart one. She's on the opposite side.
Okay, then it won't work
Yeah.
out. Damn.
So. Okay. I am desperately trying to think of a plan here. So we've got one exit in the back. How far away is that from the hatch that she's on?
Yeah, you would say like the hatch is about at the center of the top
Yeah.
of the thing. So
Yeah.
10 feet. I don't know.
Okay.
How many
so-
cameras does the land ship have? Like around, does it have like a 360 view?
Yeah, I would say it has.
I mean, she hasn't pulled out any explosives.
No. So
has she?
I'm asking this considering that one sister is here. Wanderer
Yeah,
wants
that's
to know
what I'm
is
worried about.
there anyone else? So that's why he's gonna go to the screen.
We don't
and
have
see.
we don't have cameras like that. Let me put it that way.
No. So
the
the point
one
is,
we'd
like,
be, yeah. So is there anyone out back directly? Is the
yeah. Is there anyone in the back?
I
No.
don't see anyone directly out back.
All right. Well, how thick is the bottom of this thing?
Pretty fucking thick. Mines couldn't pierce it.
So, okay, is there no like hatch on the bottom?
Nope.
Okay.
It's only the back and
Wait.
the top.
Does the main cannon have a shot if we rotate it behind to face behind?
What?
It wouldn't have a shot at where she is right now.
Okay, well that sucks. I think we definitely don't want to open the top hatch.
Sounds reasonable.
How long does it take to open the back? And which way does it open?
There could be some bypasses that literally drop the hatch.
Yeah.
So, the other thing I'm thinking of is kind of stupid. We don't have anything explosive around, do we? Or something that we could make into an IED?
Well, I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you can probably look at Trigger and see if you have something.
Yeah. Hey, I look at Trigger and like, do you have any grenades?
You see, Trigger is already putting on his shooting. He's like, yeah, I have a couple. Why?
Well, let's just say this might be worth blowing our own hatch for.
Mines couldn't pierce this thing. What do you think my grenades would do?
Well, from the outside and from beneath, the hatch isn't that thick, and blowing it off might give us a chance.
So you want me to blast the hatch backwards, or
preferably into her face? But better just blast it open and then give us a window to bump.
Sure.
Yeah. Alright, so, hey, Skorak, what are the chances that this works?
You don't know. I mean, from what you know from your sister, it's been a little bit, but, you know, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe? You wouldn't put it past her to have, already
do I know exactly where she's standing based on the
we have
projector? Yeah, but do I know exactly where she's standing on the roof? And can I get a safe angle on it from beneath?
Probably not for the safe angle, unless you actually have like an opening.
Well, what I'm saying is, if we blow the hatch...
Oh, if you blow the hatch, she's pretty short. It would be a very tight shot.
But also close range. Closer range than normal.
Yeah, but you only have a sniper rifle, so closer range is not exactly, like, you know, ideal.
Yeah, good point. But hey, Trigger, can I borrow one of your CQC guns?
If anyone's gonna shoot her, it's gonna be me. If it's
Alright, well, can you set up a shot right where she's standing while we blow the hatch?
Yeah, sure, I can.
I think we have to do something crazy here, so yeah, let's give that a try. Everyone else, get ready to hold your breath and open the back hatch if necessary. Like, we're gonna want to run out here if she throws anything down here.
I do not need to breathe.
Good luck.
I can put whatever she throws inside of me.
Yeah, but out of curiosity, I have a repriever. Would it help against gas?
If she drops a gas grenade, I'm just gonna put it inside of my furnace. I'll trap the gas.
I don't think my helmet is gonna help
So-
against gas.
Then I'll explode and I'll make another character.
So also, how quickly can we open the back hatch?
Well, if we do what the suggested, whereas momentum just literally just does the bypass and just throw the emergency dislodge, which should open the hatch pretty fast.
Okay, so I think we need to do this very quickly. So we're gonna set up Trigger's gonna set up the trick shot. It's probably not gonna work, but at the same time, we're gonna run out the back, and hopefully 2 shots is enough to at least give us some time.
Alright.
Alright, so we're gonna get that rig. Try and carefully rig the grenade on a timer.
Yep, you try to, like, rig the grenade, you tape it to the hatch, and you hear from above, like, the knocking on you're like, big sis? What's taking you so long? Come on!
Alright, so we're gonna get in position. Everyone else is gonna be ready to jump out the back. Do we know what the terrain is like back there in the back? Like, is there any?
Do we need to check for
I would
mines?
say it's like more like steps, you know?
So yeah, so it's flat terrain.
Flat terrain. Of course with some holes now, but you know.
Yeah, of course. That's actually very reassuring to me.
Okay, do we still need to check for mines?
Okay.
Probably.
Alright, so I'm going to put my fingers up and start dropping them down as the timer goes.
Alright. So we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright,
let me roll the first thing. As the hatch is blasted open.
Yeah, alright.
Let's go. First thing first. Where is Trigger? There is Trigger.
Oh boy, this is...
Oh, we know this all going to die.
I am really crossing my fingers that this works. But if it doesn't, at least we'll get out of the enclosed gas death zone pretty easily.
Alright, Trigger rolled very well. Hey, you see Trigger takes the shot and immediately you see like 2 shots at the same time. Like, you know, like as soon as the hatch opened, just something blasted inside the chamber. Trigger manages to duck out and just blast it like back. And you see like whoever was on top of the hatch takes a few steps back. Trigger has like...
Alright, so we're all jumping out the back. Do you have a map for us? Yeah, we're at the same time we're blowing the valve and getting out the back.
So everyone's jumping, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, that
Well,
is.
that's-
No, I mean,
We're all getting out.
I
and,
haven't heard
I'm-
yes from someone.
From who?
From who?
Well, you know what? Don't worry about it. If you haven't noticed, you haven't noticed.
I mean,
Oh,
Frank,
God,
Frank doesn't.
No.
Did we forget? I mean,
I'm a
Rin's
robot.
probably. What?
Our robot.
Oh,
01
well, I
doesn't
mean,
need
you
Oh no,
don't
the,
have-
ro- the robot. No, the robot will come with Bob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who are we worried about then? It's
Who are
probably
missing?
Rin, isn't it? Speaking of which,
like-
Wanderer, you should probably pick up Rin.
Rin would always be with Wanderer.
Yeah. Rin
Yeah.
will be
All
with
right,
Sam.
so you guys open the hatch,
And
I need
Ra-
dexterity saves from everyone as 2 tripwires go off from 2 grenades that were strapped on the outside of the hatch.
That's
Yes,
what I
see,
was
this
kind
is
of.
why. Okay, Dex save it is.
Yup.
Dex
saves all around.
All right.
That's
you
good,
get
you're
this
good.
first.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I actually rolled well.
Not particularly
Oh,
good at
boy.
it. Save.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Okay, 01, you're good.
Oh,
Sam,
no.
you're not good.
Oh no.
I feel cheated so fast.
Alright, I'm gonna roll.
Where's Mortem?
Didn't you
yeah.
hear what someone was referencing before?
That's why I brought it up.
Oh,
Yes.
so, did I roll well enough to barrel roll through it?
Hatsuyuki. So the thing is that those were 2 grenades, right? One was shrapnel, the other was flashbang. So everyone that succeeded takes half damage and is not blinded and deafened. Everyone that fails, which is Shikan, Sam, and let me roll for the NPCs right now.
Oh.
If what happens, I'm gonna take the blind and deafen because so that way Ren wouldn't be that.
All right. Momentum is good. Breakthrough is good. Trigger is good. Ikari is good. Rin, Ryuga, and Nolander are fucked. Oh, and Momentum.
Oh.
I take the damage
Wanderer
from Ren.
is carrying Rin at this
Okay,
point,
so
so...
Wanderer, I would say that in that case you fail the thing. You shield
Alright.
Rin, but you fail the thing.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. So, how much damage did I take?
Yeah, good question.
Hopefully it's 40d6.
20.
Alright.
29. Oh wow.
29 to all that failed. Half
can
of
I-
those
Can I use?
succeeded.
So wait.
Can I-
Try to wait. I am.
Can I use Star of Endurance?
He comes down.
Did anyone let... okay, wait. 29 is the... Okay, well, I lose half my... Is it rounded up or rounded down?
I would say round it down.
Alright, well...
Wait. Can I use Star of Endurance?
Oh, it's
and
half of
alternate?
that.
I'm pretty sure you can still you can use stone.
Wait,
endurance.
it's
If
half.
it's any damage, it's not an attack.
Yeah.
So wait, that's 14 damage in total. Yes. It's one down.
So,
Okay,
I'm not
so-
blinded,
Very
though.
quickly.
Wait. How much damage is it now? The full 29 or is it 14?
Okay, who's asking that?
Me, Shigan.
Shikan, you take the full.
I take the 4. Yeah, then I'm down. I'm at -8.
Okay, so I rolled the Star of Endurance.
Wait, hold on. Did you forget to level up to level 4?
No.
Did I forget to increase HP? Even if I would increase HP by
I mean, what is your HP right now?
21.
Oh, yeah,
You definitely forgot to level up.
What's your
It still wouldn't
what's your
matter,
con
but you're
modifier?
not-
Even if I
What's
would,
the combo?
if I wait, how much was the HP increase again by
You're
5?
still dead. You're
Oh, wait,
still
no,
knocked out.
Oh no, he has the same. He has the same
Is it
con as
plus 1 or plus
Mortem,
2?
doesn't he?
Skorak, what type of damage is the?
Wait,
I will say it's fire damage.
Oh,
So
20.
yeah, let me put it
Doc,
this way.
is
That
your con plus
damage,
one or
if I
plus
failed to save, that was my exact HP.
Alright,
boy.
so Hatsuyuki, you like on the moment where the like hatch opens and you hear the clicking, like in your head you're like facepalm, like fuck, why didn't I think of that?
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking of out of character. So yeah,
So, Hatsuyuki is up, Shikan is down, Wanderer, you failed, but I'm pretty sure as a barbarian you're still up, right?
I'm still up.
blinded and deafened.
Yeah.
I
But
have 14
Uh,
HP because I used the Stone of Endurance.
Zero is up. Sam is up. Every NPC that succeeded the save is up. Momentum is down.
Oof.
Rin is up because she was shielded. Ryuka is up because she's a monster. Nolander is up, but barely.
Okay, so like I'm gonna run to try and get an angle on the roof.
All right, you run, and you see in a perimeter around the transport canisters of what looks to be poison gas just in just
Going off.
Yep.
Oh fuck. So what?
You run away, non-blinded, not deafened. You run to take a shot. She's not in the roof. She jumped in the hatch.
Wait. Oh fuck.
Yup.
You overthought. Fuck.
So how far did I have to run for that?
I would say that was probably you like dashed. Like that was like 60 feet.
Alright, well, we haven't even rolled initiative yet. So how big is the back hatch? Like, it's probably like a big loading
It's pretty
hatch, I'm guessing.
big that you have literally no visibility because, you know, a grenade just went off there.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck. So we're all rolling initiative now, I guess?
Okay, so what do you guys want? Do you want to try and stay and fight her in this situation? Or do you want just to try and run outside of the ring of, like, poison gas?
We should
Yeah.
play safe.
Right.
Because if you try and fight her, yeah, we're rolling initiative. If you try to run, I will have you guys, like, roll, like, rolls, you know, to try and get out of the situation.
Keep in mind, I'm knocked out.
Roll what?
And
Yeah, Shikan is down.
and I'm blind and
Yeah.
deafened.
Yeah, I'm also blind.
By the way, yeah, 0-1, you can definitely like pick up two of your comrades because you're a warforged. So you can see like Shigan is down, momentum is down. You can pick them up.
Right,
So-
yeah, sure. I'll pick both of them up, I guess.
Alright, so do I see any other explosives around?
No,
Or just poison gas canisters?
poison gas.
Do I know what type of poison gas this is?
I would say simply from like the color, probably no.
Well, wait, is it like already being dispersed, or is it just the canisters?
It's already being dispersed. Like they all start.
So
like,
am I in this cloud? Because I would stay away from that stuff, like if I can.
You're not in the cloud, but because you're 60 feet away, which is kind of like the perimeter, you're gonna be in the cloud very, very soon. If you don't like, get away.
Yeah, I'm not going. I know what kind of stuff this lady uses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
0-1. Let's start with that because I'm guessing everyone who has been blinded and deafened is just running away from the thing, right? You guys cannot see your fallen comrades because Hasuyuki immediately went away, so she didn't pick anyone up. They're still like basically like face down in front of the fucking match.
what?
So 0-1, you're like the only person that can see and hear and knows who went down, which is Sam. You have no fucking idea what's going on, right? You know your entire body hurts. You don't know what's going on. You can't see, you can't hear. You just like feel the ground beneath your feet. Same with you, Wanderer. However, you do see that like Rin, like you do like have Rin in your arms, and you can see that like Rin is responsive. She didn't she's still like fine.
I told you guys she was the worst. Just
I'm obviously just gonna pick the two that went down up and focus on.
You don't know. You don't know what Ryuka's doing. So you're blinded and deafened. You have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can just everyone that's blind and deafened can just vaguely understand where like away is.
Yeah.
Like away from. Everyone that's blind and deafened can't even understand that gas canisters are going off.
Yeah, because we're blind.
Yeah. And deafened. I mean, gas canisters do make a sound, but nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Other weird stuff.
It do be a flashbang. Your ears are fucking a world of ringing.
Yep.
I'm waiting for everyone's decisions here. It's the
I
moment.
mean,
of
I can't really do
do I
anything.
need to make a decision?
I know Hatsuyuki.
Like,
I don't understand you're leaving. You're running away from the gas, right?
Oh well, let me put it this way: if I saw the gas, I would probably not run towards it.
Okay, so yeah, Hatsuyuki is leaving. Let's go
I'm not leaving. Like, if there's an entire perimeter of the gas, no.
Is the gas going into the transport?
The gas is
Also-
basically like.
Which way is the wind going? Is another question.
I would say that the wind would be going towards the river, and the hatch is on the opposite direction. So you're technically like, how's it called? Downwind now. So you're good.
Wait, so. Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
so
the gas
essentially the gas is going to be.
on your direction.
The wind.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
what
I
you're saying
thought-
that the gas,
I'm on the
gas is
outside
gonna,
of the gas room.
Yeah, you're on the
Yeah,
outside.
but
Oh,
the gas,
well, shit.
the gas is gonna soon, pretty much cover the entire landship.
Yeah, well, shit. Yeah. Well, what do you guys do?
I'm knocked out. I have to shit.
You can't do
pick
shit.
up the two that
Yeah,
pick
I'm
up the
blinded
two that
deaf
went
and I don't
down,
know.
and I guess I'll run over.
Wander would just get up, holding Ren,
Yeah.
and just start running in any
Right.
direction he possibly
Warner
can.
is running away. Warner is running away.
I'll-
With-
I'll
with-
run
with
over.
the-
Sam, what are you doing?
Ren in arms,
run away.
obviously.
Yeah, blinded and deafened as you are, you're running. All right. Let's see. 01, are you picking up your friends and running?
Yeah, I'll pick
Your
up the two
comrades.
the two injured people and run over to.
All right. Shikan
that's
is
easy.
picked up. Momentum is picked up. Every other one of
And-
the employees, seeing how the situation is going, are also going to run.
And then, can I also ask to use my second wind?
Sure.
Epic. Since that's just a basically bonus action. Oh, there we go. That's basically all my health back.
Alright,
All
well,
right. So you guys are running, and I will need everyone who's running to do me a dexterity save
Another one.
to see how fast they can get. Yep.
Good thing that I'm getting carried.
Wait, dex
Constitution
check to see
saves as well? Oh, good.
Oh,
Wait, a dex
I would've
check?
been lucky.
Sorry, dex check to do what?
Dex save to see how good you are running.
it's a
Yeah.
This would be an athletics check, wouldn't it?
It's a dex save.
Oh, dex save. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Shit,
so
I didn't-
good.
In
Looks like I'm
all
going to
fairness-
fall flat on the ground
Fairness,
again.
you're a big robot man carrying two people. In all fairness.
Yeah.
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 All right.
In
Rolling
all,
for the
in all
NPCs.
fairness, I was bound to have a bad roll as this character.
Oh fuck! The NPCs are all
And-
good. Holy shit!
The only other two rolls were really good.
Wait,
All
no,
right.
no,
So
no.
Sam, you get out. You're good. Wanderer, you are poisoned, and let's see. You take another 2d6 damage.
Oh,
Rin?
Really?
Water is holding Rin close, so if needs to be, he would literally try to cover to stop anything from getting to her.
Well, you can't see what you're running into.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
So, well,
At this point, Wander would have taken his
7
helmet
damage.
off and just covered Rin with it.
And this is poison damage. So
Alright.
yeah.
First of a poisoned condition is not fun.
You start
Yeah.
basically hacking up your lungs, and you do hear like Rin also coughing. Are you still up?
I'm still up. I'm still up.
All
That
right.
barbarian's got shivers,
All
bro.
right. All right. 01, you're mostly fine. It's poison. It doesn't do much to you.
It's the other two.
I mean, I literally don't have to breathe, so.
Yeah, but you can tell that like the people you're carrying will fucking suffer. Okay, so yeah, no, you gotta pick up the pace there.
Run! Unwilling to win.
Alright.
Yeah, well,
And with
I'll
these
try
rolls,
and dash or
I
whatever.
will say about like 1.5 minutes later, the entire area on the ship has been like covered with poison gas, and all of you just like fucking like some of you sooner, some of you later, just fucking like run out of the gas from different fucking directions, as you can't even see the cruiser anymore. Like the gas is so thick, you can't even see where it is.
yeah. Well,
And yeah, Hatsuyuki, you see them like are starting to like exit and like fucking run away from the gas.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just. Let me think for a sec.
Do you even know where everyone else is, considering that you're probably not blinded?
Oh no, yeah, I'm
I
not
mean,
blinded.
I'm.
Is anyone
I
missing?
ran over.
Is another
Hatsuyuki.
question.
Well,
Yeah, Mortem is missing.
Mortem is missing. Mortem doesn't need to breathe. So, I mean, did you just do that so she didn't drown last session?
Hello?
Skorak.
Hmm?
Did Mortem get knocked out and not picked up?
You don't know. Mortem never left.
Yeah, Mortem didn't left.
Oh no.
So, Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Well-
So yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we're just going to. There's just a bunch of hills around, right? No actual structures or anything.
Yeah, no, you are like in the middle of like plains and then hills and like forest around.
Well, fuck.
But
Do you want to roll to see where the blind
worst.
people were?
Let me put it this way: if it was the other two, we'd have less number.
yes, if it was the other two, she's the worst and the best to fight, depending on if you can catch her off guard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let me put it this way: you catch a sniper off guard, it's just as bad. But yeah. Oh boy. I'm going to swear in Japanese repeatedly and then just try and gather myself here. Alright, what do you guys do?
Being knocked
I
out.
guess I'll continue.
I'm
heading
blind and
over to where
deafened, so I can't tell.
Wait,
I'm also
so
deafened.
you're all out of the smoke cloud, right? We're all
Yeah, you're all in
out.
the smoke cloud, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to reach out to
There's
someone
no
since I'm
cover
blind and
around.
deafened.
There's no point in running, but also no. I don't think there's any danger of sibling number one being an issue.
If there was, probably most of your friends would be without heads already.
Yeah. So
practically, yeah.
Well, by the
Mortem
way,
still isn't there, right?
It's a flashbang, by the way. It's not like super long like duration.
Yeah.
Most of you that were blinded and deafened are
Yeah.
like fine-ish now.
So we know Mortem's not here. Do we
Yeah.
know Mortem doesn't need to breathe, or is that
By the
not a
way,
thing?
Because you guys like exited from different directions, you can't exactly like get your
See
bearings.
each other.
Yeah, like
Alright.
you don't know who's missing. You know?
All right.
I mean, at the very
So-
least, you know I'm not missing since I'm with you.
Yup.
Yeah, but you have Wanderer holding Rin somewhere.
Can I just leave the two downed people with
Alright.
Hatsuyuki and head back in?
So
I gotta go find Bob.
yeah. So nobody can see what's going on in there.
Nope.
You could shout and see who replies.
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's a really terrible idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna just go around the perimeter and make sure that everyone got out, or
Alright. Yeah.
people didn't get out.
I would
How
say
long does it take me to get everyone except Mortem accounted for?
I would say it doesn't take too long. It takes like half a minute.
And how long does till the gas blows away? Like, what is the wind speed here right now?
Oh, by the way, you do see the wind speed is like it's not that big, but you do see the gas starting blowing away after a few minutes, and yeah, eventually.
We're gonna have to give like
Something
medical care to the people that are down. Or
Well,
they
so
just
the
kinda
gas is
chill
gone.
Yep.
There's no more canisters that haven't popped yet, right?
You don't
Do I
see
need to roll percent? Okay. So, do I need to roll medicine check to see what kind of poison this is? Because I'd probably at least be able to identify it with a decent medicine check because,
Yeah.
sibling.
Yeah, you can roll it.
Oh.
21. I would say it's some sort of like neurotoxin. It targets your like nervous system and basically fucks you up from the inside. Rather than being like more regular poison, this is like pretty hyped stuff. Which realize that if someone ingested this,
Keep going.
Someone.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
if someone ingested this, while it won't kill them, unless you can find a very good physician, they're gonna be fucked. And by the way, the poison condition doesn't go away.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know.
hypothermia wouldn't carry antidotes on her under any circumstances, would she?
Not for this.
Not for this. Oh, God.
It was more like...
Let me just look on the map where we are again. Can you move the image for a sec?
Yo, why? Don't you like seeing her lovely face here?
I want to blast it to bits. This girl can eat some mouse when I back up.
So do I know?
Oh, guys, what the fuck? She's like 14. What?
I don't. Do I
doesn't
know
make any
any physicians in the area?
Look, 1484 doesn't
Like
matter.
maybe some wandering herbalist in the mountains that would know what to do.
Imagine having an age.
Because remember, I have to cross through the mountains pretty frequently to go between quadrants, so you'd think I would know someone up here. Do I have to roll history for that, or is there just no one?
Nope. You're not from here, remember?
Oh no, what I'm saying is in the mountains between, because I've definitely crossed over multiple times. There's probably like a safe house somewhere in the mountains that we use on the trip.
It's far. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
we are on a clock. Well, shit. Yeah, so do I have any idea where I could get an antidote, period?
Best plan would be just straight up going to the biggest city you can find and just trying to get lucky there.
There's no big cities close enough, and our land ship is busted.
Okay, whoever ingested this won't die, remember. Like I did say, it's an agent.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fucked and severely weakened, but they're not gonna be dying.
Where is the nearest big city?
Well, there is Kuromaru Security, which has a pretty big city next to it.
So, are my choices like go to Niwa into the one of the two towns that the war construct is in between, the one on the south, or Kuromaru Security?
Pretty much.
I mean, is the land ship still around?
You see it there, now that the...
I definitely can't. I mean, let me put it this way, Sam and Wanderer are both affected. I don't think I can carry either of them.
They can
I try and fix the
We can walk, but we can walk.
Yeah, like
we're knocked out. We're not down yet.
Yeah.
So can I try and fix the treads? And how long will that take?
All right. Wait. Before that, regroup.
Yeah.
Starting to kind of get out of the thing. The poison mist has dissipated. All of you are back together again. Momentum is unconscious. How's it called?
Wait, is this a disease?
No, it's a neurotoxin.
No. It's just a neurotoxin.
It's a poison. Okay. I'm wondering because technically Bob is allowed to cure diseases.
We just get the poison effect on us.
All right.
Unfortunately, I couldn't even use Leviathan Will against it.
I didn't ingest it though.
Oh, you didn't?
I went out safely Wanderer did.
Okay, wait.
I'm just gonna drop this down just in case you guys are curious about what Bob can do. This is funny.
I'm more wondering where the hell you are.
Oh, she never left the med bay.
Yep, you guys have no fucking clue.
Hey,
Or,
guys,
I mean,
between
it-
general discussion.
So we're all
I know about that.
yeah.
But that's only if Sam knows about it.
Please
I
know
mean,
about.
yeah, I'm gonna mention what this is,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think this counts as a normal disease or poison.
What?
It's not my problem.
Lay on hands can be used to cure disease or poison.
If that's up to Skorak to decide if Sam can cure it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
You know
they're
what?
totally different situations.
I'll leave that to a D20.
Oh, perfect.
Trade the D20.
You're letting the
You know
dice
what's
decide.
fine?
It's either really good. I was gonna say it's either
Fine,
really good
Sam,
or
you
really
can-
bad.
Yeah, see, Sam, you can.
How many lay on hands pooled?
Well,
Because it
since-
costs
since-
5.
since he's
for
not-
five.
Yes, I'm level
You can
4,
neutralize
so
4
that's,
people.
I'm
You can
Yeah, you
neutralize
have to
4
spend all
people.
your 20.
Yeah, you gotta spend all your 20.
Yeah.
It's
People that
because
got poison.
it's 5 for each person you neutralize the poison on.
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So you can choose 4 people.
okay, about those that were
Wait, how many
don't.
people are poisoned? Besides Wanderer?
I think it's
I mean-
Kikon. I know Kikon's is because she got knocked
Yeah.
out.
Chicken is, momentum is,
Ren is.
Ren.
Wonder.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That's
one.
it?
I mean, I
That's
did say
five.
Wanderer,
That's
right?
4. That's yeah. He said
you
Wanderer
didn't.
first.
So that's 4. That's exactly 4.
Yeah, that's exactly 4, and I have exactly 20.
Well,
points.
do you tell me you can handle it? Because if so, I'm gonna go look for Mortem.
Yeah. If you
Like the
told
gas
me-
is
if you
clear
told me-
now.
If you told me about the
Yeah, I did. I did immediately tell
Okay.
you
I mean,
what
you
this
should
is.
probably remember that you never saw her basically at all during an entire fiasco.
Yeah, are you in the land ship?
What if we just leave her somewhere?
Don't we have our like headsets or whatever that we had ages ago?
Yes,
I
we
mean,
do.
yeah, but we this is we wouldn't have had them on constantly. You know, we got caught off guard. I wouldn't say anyway.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
plan to
carefully go back to the
cure the
land
poison.
ship and take a look all on my own.
All right, you go back to the land
Gun
ship,
drawn, by the way.
and you don't even need to roll for this. There's no one there. It's empty.
Hey, no one.
No one.
Not
Your
even.
sister's-
Oh,
Good news, your sister is not there. Bad news, Mortem is not there.
oh, fuck. She didn't leave any footprints, did she? You know, tracking. I can't track her, can I?
I would say you can roll me survive. What did we
Oh,
survive?
well, if there was ever a time for you bloody dice to give me a good roll, this is it.
But this is a very high thing because she
Oh,
knows.
yes, I know. Please give me a very high roll.
Yeah,
Nope.
I think this
There is
just
no
run
trick.
away.
Alright, well, fuck.
All right.
Alright, so, well, logically, she would be, if she took Mortem, she'd be taking her north.
I guess you can definitely like.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Do I know any safe houses we use around here?
Not around here. This is not your quadrant. Remember?
Oh, well, no. What I mean is, generally, assassins have safe houses both in the areas they operate, and we've been doing this for a while. We have designated setup points in multiple areas across all Tundra.
I do think it would be a bit too convenient because this is kind of
Yeah. Well, no.
lower-
What I'm saying is, well, generally, actually, Eno would know that I know exactly where the safe houses are. So
Oh,
technically, she wouldn't go to them if there were any. Well, fudge. So I've got a general direction of north into Niwa and nothing else. Oh, fuck, we are so screwed.
Yeah,
At this point,
Kuromaru.
first priority, I'm going to start repairing the treads because we need to get moving. Like, I'm not even going to wait for momentum. Do I need to roll engineering or
Fucking scam call. Ugh.
Oh,
Well, out of curiosity, is 01 able to help with the repair of the treads? I mean, I have Smith tools.
who is engineering
Doesn't help.
proficiency?
Not me.
Nope.
Not me.
Not
So
me.
it's
I mean,
me.
the repairing might not directly be engineering, though.
Well,
I'm
I would say
pretty sure that's what I'm.
repairing is definitely engineering.
Okay, well, so
What
let's see if
about,
I can at
Smith
least
tools?
get it started. Can I roll better this time, please? Thanks.
Let's see. Oh, you're
These have
quick
docs
at work.
nicely.
You're
These have docs nicely.
Yeah. Well, tracks are fixed.
Yep, tracks are fixed.
All
Thing is
right. Well,
operational now.
So at this point, we need to figure out what to do about this because Mortem's gone.
Mortem is gone. More importantly, the Princess of Water is gone.
Yeah. Quite, very much more importantly. So yeah.
Probably wasn't even much of a
Mortem, I
stretch.
hope you.
Mortem was very weakened.
Yeah. Hey, Mortem. I hope you're ready for some suffering for a bit.
Fine. Mortem's used to this.
Well, so we've got side trip number 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're going to the north, I guess. Do I need to drive the thing since momentum got poisoned?
Probably. I mean, she's unpoisoned,
Momentum
but
got
she's
fixed.
still unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
poisoned.
Yeah, but like, okay, are you guys actually gonna talk about this at all?
yes,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, like-
So, yeah, she's probably taking Mortem north. No other logical direction. So what kind... who just left?
That was the
That was
bot.
bot.
That's also
Okay.
bot, yeah.
So, what route could we take our land ship north into Niwa if we wanted to?
Well, you could try to pass the lake.
This thing isn't watertight, is it?
No, but there is a ferry. You would probably have to, like, you know...
Leave the land cruiser.
Nice. So, is there a mountain pass that's relatively accessible? Because the ferry's probably a bad idea.
I would say there's probably, like, you could go from, like, the right side, although, you know, you would have to walk a pretty, like, drive a pretty tight tightrope between, like, places that are too steep, that are, like, too guarded.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're not wanted there.
She might,
I
but
am.
I'm pretty sure that
I am. I mean, they may not know. Let me put it this way. I would have to pull off some serious bullshit to get back into Niwa if we get stopped
you're
at the
saying
border.
that, but you're also forgetting that as to where I came from, and considering that my wanderer was a samurai, the Niwa would know him more than you.
Oh, Skorak. Well, this is the predicament.
Yeah.
Damn you, D100.
Speaking of which, how fast can she go while dragging Mortem around?
Oh man, Mortem's so heavy. Like,
'Cause, like, she's
got a bad
small.
trap, which is like half.
Like, Mortem isn't heavy, but
She
isn't
is,
exactly.
but you also don't know what kind of vehicle she used to get here. You know, you're not the only person with a vehicle.
Wait, she used a vehicle.
You don't know.
Well, can I look for vehicle tracks in the area? That might be easier than finding human tracks.
I think
Like, go a bit to the
Mortem
north
would
and check
like
for
this.
vehicle
Maybe,
tracks.
but You don't. Okay, I will tell you that much. You don't see any vehicle tracks in the immediate area.
Alright.
She must have had it like hidden somewhere.
We're right next to the river.
You're not right next to the river. Remember, you're like a couple hours away from the river.
No, he means.
Alright,
this river.
okay, good. That lake right there. That little branch, it's probably really close, but there's no way she had a boat parked nearby, is what you're saying.
There's some way she had a boat parked nearby.
Well, fuck. If it's a boat, there's no tracking it, but at least that limits the areas where she could end up.
Yeah,
Huh?
that would make it really difficult to intercept her, like, until she
Yeah.
is actually in Niwa.
Yeah. Well,
But
I
you
guess
know.
we're taking a road trip. Oh god,
Road
how do we pull this up?
Road trip.
Well, at
road
least
trip,
we're driving
road
the
trip.
land ship as far north as we can get it
Yeah,
without
and
you know,
during this time,
causing
can I just
problems.
I don't know, chill. I need to fix my plate.
So I
Yeah,
think the main thing is we need to. So do I know anyone particular, like anyone in particular that could help us in Niwa?
perhaps, but it won't be useful now.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, do I have a place where I can go to get this poison dealt with? If we're heading north.
You would probably, I would say. Not all assassins in Niwa are subservient to your father. I'm just gonna say that much.
Oh yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is that not just assassins, like actual medical professionals, like underground
There are no
doctors
better
in one
medical
of the cities.
professionals than Poison Shinobi. I'm just gonna tell you that much.
Good point.
Yep.
I kind of wish I could have tracked down. Oh boy. Yeah. So we're just gonna. I guess we're just gonna drive the land ship to the water's edge and then decide where to go from there.
All right. So do you like? Okay, everyone. You're in the land ship. Hatsuyuki has taken the reins and steered the ship north. What do you guys think? What is everyone's like? You guys are getting your bearings, right? Sam, you are now like you can see and hear, and you can see that like everyone is here besides Mortem. Wanderer, also, you hear Mortem is gone.
Yeah. Wait.
What's
so
up?
I thought we already just said. Well, never mind. Anyway.
When you didn't really talk with the others. You just decided.
Yeah, like you.
I mean, I thought it was very clear that that's what we're doing. But hey, do you guys have any better options? Because you would have been fully aware of what's going on before I even got the tracks repaired.
So, Wanderer will be like, if we're going to Niwa, this is going to be a very hard situation for me in particular.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
The 10 in the Niwa are one that have always been.
I mean, you
at war
don't
with each
have
other.
any insignias on you, do you?
Doesn't matter. The warriors of the Niwa clan can still recognize a warrior of the 10, as you saw from when we went to Lady Kana's house.
Good
land.
point. Yeah. Does anyone know where we could get this poison fixed around here, though? Wait. Do we know where that group of shinobi that were on the list are based?
You're talking
They
about
would
Master
Master Okami, yep.
Yeah. Do we know where they're based, and is it nearby?
They're actually pretty nearby. They're further up north though. They're somewhere like here. If you want to like tightrope it, it would be like you would have to like
All right. I mean, our options are them, Niwa, or Kuramaru Security. I hate all three options, and honestly, I don't know which one is worse.
I have no beef with any of those guys, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Kuramaru is the guys we fought in Session 1, by the way.
I mean,
But
Yeah,
remember,
but
0-1 would not
Yeah.
go.
0-1 is no beef
okay,
anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Consider this. I'm thinking they will have to be at some point fucked over, just like Yami.
Well,
Will
What was
they?
that?
yeah. Do you
Hold
want
on,
me to?
hold on,
Where do you
hold on,
want me
hold
to
on.
turn this?
Hold on. Are you saying that in character or out of character?
Out of character.
In character. Oh, out of character.
Yeah.
Yes,
Out of
they
character?
are. They are.
No,
Let me
no,
put
no,
it this
no,
way.
no, no. Why would they be fucked over when they were literally hired to keep Yami security distracted, so that way they can
Yeah.
go to the Yami security
Yeah.
base to get it destroyed?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
aren't they gonna be like disposable things?
I mean, they
You don't
might be.
know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Honestly, I think
just a-
I think we can
They'll be
take
fucked.
Kuramura security off the potential options.
No, I mean, no, he's right. They will get fucked when we go there.
I mean, it's an out of
That is
character-
true.
It's
That
an,
is true.
it's an out of character
Um,
I've had for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
All right.
at this point, like I think heading north for starters for a day is probably a good start because Kuramura is to the south. That's not gonna work.
Everyone kind of needs to like a moment to clear their heads. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like nobody gonna ask about like who the fuck that.
Wanderer probably knows already, considering that he knows.
Oh
about
yeah,
how-
we
yeah.
are. I Wander is fully aware.
Yeah, Wanderer's fully aware as to who that was.
There are one now.
Yeah, Shikan is still knocked out.
Sam doesn't.
Yeah.
Because the little
I would say,
girl said
Shikan,
just
you
like
are
come
awake
out.
right now.
Sam
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Yeah. So when we get one square to the north, that's the turnoff point if we want to head into the mountains and see if we can find these wolves.
Or yeah. Well,
Yeah.
as you guys begin your journey, we are going to move into a small boat traveling up the delta of the river. Hey, Mortem, you wake up.
Oh, sick. Didn't realize she was
Uh,
knocked out.
Oh god.
You were basically solo with 2 levels of exhaustions against an effectively CR9 creature.
Yeah. She wouldn't even put up a fight. She would have just been like, nah, this isn't even worth it.
See, your arms and legs are like bound. You are like, you're sitting on a chair. The front of your like outfit has been like just, opened up.
Stored.
Yeah. It's kind of indecent, but it is mostly just to like show your dragon mark.
Yeah, with the big wing across the chest.
Yep. And you see like the girl just kind of sitting again like across from you, kind of like you did catch a glimpse of her, but she was like masked, and it's like, oh, you're awake.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Did she think?
Your court
Oh
time
god.
crossed the border.
I hope to God for her sake she muzzled Mortem
Trying to
too.
cross the river, eh?
No, Mortem is unmuzzled.
Oh, unmuzzled Mortem.
Oh boy.
She's probably
Well-
not going
Oh, God.
to get to this.
I did hear that my sister was going on a little journey with some friends, and I felt kind of lonely. Don't tell anyone Father didn't actually order this. But to find a princess here? Oh, yeah, he'll surely forgive me, don't you think?
Like I care if he forgives you or not.
Oh, that's not a good sport now, isn't it? Come on, you're on my mercy. Show at least a little bit of fear.
I've faced off way worse than brats like you.
I assure you, you haven't faced any brats like me.
Oh boy. Oh. This is the worst. But also the best at the same time. God
Say-
damn it. Alright.
I actually have a question.
I'm not obliged to answer, but ask away.
So, how would one make my sister, like them?
Don't ask me, she hates my guts.
Ah, man. You see, she like sits back down, like, ah. I don't know what I did wrong. Really, I didn't. I mean, we were raised to kill things, right? Why did she get all squeamish when I started killing things? I don't get it.
Oh god, you're one of those type of people.
Hey, you see, like, she starts fucking poking with her foot. Do something.
Like what? You've got me bound.
I don't know, you figured it out, aren't you the vampire?
What does that have to do with literally anything?
She wants you to bite her. Sorry, I'm having, I'm reveling in this moment out of character, and also cringing at the same time because I know this is just so ridiculously good yet bad at the same time.
Don't bite the child. Don't make this weird.
Look, it's fine. These guys can enjoy Mortem getting her just desserts here.
Well. So.
This is like, honestly, how do you even get to become a princess? Oh, I know. Hey, you know, you're a princess, right? So you should, like, come with me now, and you're gonna be technically our hostage, but also kind of like a political tool. So don't worry, you're gonna be like fed and such. I am the best at talking to people, all right? And if that doesn't work, I poison them, so it doesn't count, foul, you're out. So, I am going to teach you so much.
Oh boy.
And I think at that point we are gonna cut it.
She's just Mortem just cringing. She's like,
I know.
I would prefer the torture.
This is the best at being the worst.
She would prefer to be tortured than having to deal with this.
Wait, it's a good thing I posted this GIF before. I'll just
what GIF?
The Rip Mortem GIF.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rip Mortem.
Don't worry, we are maybe going to save you.
Don't worry, Mortem would prefer like gruesome, horrible torture than having to put up with this kid and her attitude right now.
Like,
are you sure that's not what's going to happen, Mortem?
You know what? Mortem will gladly accept it over having to talk to her.
Anyway, before I forget, she gets to destroy the that Mortem is a princess now. It just happened.
Oh yeah, no, she's like fucking ripped off half of Mortem's outfit and probably thrown her cloak somewhere.
Yup.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of things happened today.
Oh my god. This is 2 crazy sessions in a row.
Wait, that's all?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is the end. But wait, are we stopping?
Yep,
I would say we are probably stopping right now, yeah.
Unless probably a good idea, because things are... Oh boy. I need time to figure out what the hell we're going to do. And what the hell I'm going to do.
I think Mortem didn't bite them. That would have been weird having to make another Mortem biting fan art.
Do it.
Another?
Yeah, he made one of Visage.
Yeah, Visage getting bitten.
Wait, where is it?
Sorry, Gremlin Morlin.
Do you already have it? I want to see it.
Yeah, it's in the group
Hey,
chat, but I'm pretty sure you can just post it
Look.
again.
Well,
when a kid learns to kill before they learn to walk and talk, that's not gonna produce the healthiest kid, alright?
No, Mortem's fully aware of that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just say we ran into the worst sibling. The worst.
If we meet her again, that would be nice.
Clearly. So clearly it's worse sibling because she's talking Mortem's
there's
head off.
there's a reason
shot off.
There's a reason I refer to her as war crimes incarnate. Poison gas, torture, explosives are the least against war laws thing she uses.
Yep.
For her, it's not even a Geneva suggestion; it's a Geneva recommendation.
Yes, no, it's not. It's
no, it's for
what
Geneva. What's Geneva? Is that that sounds like a good type of poison?
No, Geneva information.
Oh god. Yeah. This is well, crazy things happened, and now I'm gonna have to figure out. So, well,
She has a big nose.
So
I'm gonna have to
just so
think
we're
about this.
clear, we're going to Niwa.
We're going north right
I
now. We're
deliberately
not.
drew it
We're
really
we
bad.
have we have a choice to make here,
Okay.
and I'm actually kind of leaning towards a really, really dumb one.
Oh, so I'm just
You-
gonna
I-
take
I
I-
love dumb
because,
ideas.
because of how much time it's gonna take in game. I assume we just get rests and stuff.
We get
Yeah,
rest,
oh, yeah.
we get
Yeah,
rest,
but
we
the
get
poison
healed
is
up.
still around. The poison doesn't go away.
Well, actually, it does. 'Cause
Does it?
Sam.
used my Leo hand.
Yeah, it does. He
Oh, okay. So we don't
He
have to
put
worry
his-
about the poison. Thank
He
you.
puts his
Fucking
hands on
good.
everyone.
Not anymore.
In that case, I guess. Let me put it this way.
Next time we are going to check for mines and drop wires.
Who would you rather have for the plot, me or Mortem? Because we might have to make a choice.
I mean, Mortem is the Princess of Water. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know,
Yeah.
Just from
yeah,
a story standpoint, Mortem is more important.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the reason why. I said Wanderer starts cursing up a storm.
Yes. We all cursed up a storm today
And
for
Fuka-
various
Fuka took-
reasons.
Fuka
By the
took
way,
that secret to the grave.
By the way,
And-
and someone definitely has to tell Shika on why the fuck we're saving Mortem now, because she thinks why the fuck would we save her if everyone hates her?
And then there's
Okay, so I would say like if Shikan says that, Water will look at Shikan and say because Mortem is, believe it or not, one of the princes of Earth.
okay.
Oh.
So
Perfect.
let me put it this way: there might be some hostage exchanges happening next session.
Yeah, I'm just making
That's
sure
the
to not
only
forget
logical thing I can
Hostage
think of.
What are you talking about? This is a perfect prison break. Me and Frank are experts at prison breaks. We did like 4 of them in one session.
You just have yourself, and I'm pretty sure. Let me put it this way: good luck. Very good luck. You'll need it. Way better luck than I had today.
Look, I'm not sure if they
And,
know that Mortem's very good at breaking down buildings. I don't know if they know that.
They
Yeah,
probably don't, because they probably never seen it.
Yeah. Well. Good. Yeah. Good luck. Also, logically, I think there's going to be a hostage exchange. Me for boredom. Probably.
a hostage exchange. Who are you planning on taking hostage?
He's saying that in the end it's going to be a hostage exchange between getting Mortem back and
all right.
getting back Hatsuyuki.
Yeah. Well,
Insanity,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Look. Insanity, right?
Yeah.
They want you back. They really
Yes.
want you back.
Yes, that's
They're
what
not
I'm
gonna
banking
give away a
on.
fucking Princess of the Earth.
Good point. Wait, Earth?
Like they're not just gonna
The
do that.
Earth.
Good
That's what-
point.
that's what
But
they're called.
let me
All the
put
four
it this
princesses.
way. My father wouldn't.
You can just do that to the child.
Yeah,
Either
that really
way.
just solved the entire problem.
So, can I just say that much?
Maybe. Might.
Yeah.
Might is the key word.
Yeah. Either way, we're heading north.
All right.
Boy, things have gone so wrong today.
We don't have to
I rolled a
fight them
D100,
all.
and you guys somehow rolled worse than a catastrophe. I don't.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
what?
Yeah,
I was
afterwards,
just sitting there the entire time.
Oh yeah, on the Sunday stream, I rolled a D100, they rolled a 10, and I straight up rolled up a catastrophe on them. You guys got a 7.
Goddammit, at this point, I would rather have had the catastrophe. That I would not have to
Yeah.
do with poison gas, creating flashbang, getting pretty much ripped apart by shrapnel.
Hey, Red,
No,
you
trust
may
me,
need
I
a
think that was
backup
way
character
worse.
at this point. I don't know
That's
how this is going to work,
fine.
actually.
No,
Like,
it's
if we
fine.
end
They're not
up
gonna.
saying-
They're not gonna touch Mortem. We might cut out her tongue, but they're not gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna.
Just
What I'm
command me
saying
to
is,
walk
you
to
won't
the
be.
front door, and I'll show you
Yeah,
what an Arknight
Mortem will
can
not
do.
be that harmed, actually. Mortem is a very powerful political tool.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Let me put it this way: Mortem won't be active in the party for a while.
Well, we can figure that out.
We can,
Yeah.
I mean, we can
I
also
still
just
vote you
switch
just
to
go beat up the
Mortem's.
car.
We can also just switch to Mortem POV anytime.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Mortem trying to break out of what is probably going to be a castle. I
It'll work out
mean,
very quickly that maybe we need to put her in a really well designed place.
speaking of
Just gonna
which,
punch a hole through the ground, just start digging.
I mean, yeah. Let me put it this way:
nice
if it's
top
a
of the
normal
iceberg.
castle, you're going to be able to break through the wall pretty easily. But then again, if they take you to the war construct, that's a different story.
Mortem will have an issue if the castle is alive. If the castle's a
Oh,
creature,
yeah.
Mortem has a massive issue.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just
put-
it's a
put
weird
Mortem
mobile
inside of a
city.
creature.
We're not
Oh,
doing
boy.
war. No.
It's a mobile city.
Worst,
I'd rather-
worst case worst, they take her to Kazuma.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Kazuma's one she's got beef with, so she's fine with that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have to come up with. I genuinely don't have any ideas on how to
We're
work
gonna have
with
to
this.
come up with a rescue plan.
A rescue
and-
plan,
Like,
and
walking to the front door.
Yeah, at the same time,
and we
depending on
also
the
have to
situation.
figure. Let me. Okay.
Mission Impossible, this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible, indeed.
If there is remote stealth involved, then you might as well just throw me out the window.
Clank, 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 clank.
I effectively have -4.5.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was great.
Yeah,
Basically,
so-
during that entire time, Mortem was just enjoying a nice nap in the med bay.
Next
Oh.
thing you know,
Yeah.
she heard explosions and they got kidnapped.
There's
Then-
explosions.
Oh,
She's
God.
just like, what the fuck's going on out there? No one comes to check on her. Everyone's gone. I'm just sitting here just going,
Mortem
one's
went
gonna
to
point out
nap
the fact that
in
Mortem-
Fuku's old bar.
anyone going to point out Mortem's not there? No? Okay.
No
Okay.
one pointed it out.
Oh, well, someone tried to. Someone did try to.
I played
Yeah.
that before we even left.
That was
Wait,
before we even left, yeah.
Bob, have you stopped recording?
Not yet.
Alright,
Probably a
you
good
can.
time to do that.
There's just a bit of bonus content at
I
this
reckon
point.
Mortem was just napping inside of Fuku's
Right.
box.
Well, I'm gonna stop